The IceHogs continue to motor along the 2018 Calder Cup playoffs. Hello, everybody. Joseph Zakshesky once again with you alongside Joe Olmo from Channel 23 Sports Desk WIFR for another episode of IceHogs Rewind. Kicking off a new week together. We're going to have some great goodies to give away today as well. Some more Illinois Lottery scratch-off tickets, some IceHogs gear, you name it. We're going to start this week off right, Joseph. I promise you that. Let's dive into this matchup tonight. The IceHogs, a big Game 4 win against the Texas Stars. Their first win ever in the Western Conference Finals, and they stave off elimination at least for another day. Down 3-1. Very similar or different song than what we were singing in the first two rounds against Chicago and Manitoba, but I got a feeling that the energy, the elation, and overall execution of how Game 4 went for the Rockford IceHogs against the Stars is going to be able to transfer over to Game 5 this evening.
Just think about it. You're going to the Western Conference Finals for the first time since you joined the AHL. You haven't lost this game in the playoffs coming into the series, and then you almost get swept out of it and don't even get a chance to get a victory in the Western Conference Finals. That's how close it was. I mean, they went to overtime again against this Texas Stars team, and it could have gone either way again. And that's just kind of how tight this series is between these two teams. They're really good teams. It's not just that the IceHogs are playing bad or anything like that. Texas has good goaltending, plain and simple. You got McKenzie there who knows his way around the league pretty well, and he's been just a stalwart back there. So it's, you kind of just got to find a way to get the puck behind him and just move forward. It's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be high scoring. It's just got to be one of these grind-out games that, Coach Colleton, even nowadays with Coach King talking about it, you just got to find those greasy goals and just kind of sludge forward and just keep going. And I think that's what you're going to see here again.
Well, I think it's going to be the start that's going to be a big key. And, yes, you can read into that a little bit of foreshadowing there as the IceHogs, much like what they saw in their opponents, whether it was Manitoba or Chicago, they had to throw up a huge storm in the first period, the first couple of shifts, just to get themselves introduced to the contest. The IceHogs able to sit back and absorb that before pushing forward. Now they're on the other side of that equation where they're got to be the ones that are going to push through and try and crack through. And it seems like that's going to be the biggest punch, because if they let Texas get to skating, get to their game and how they like to execute it, it could be game over tonight.
And I think the biggest key, actually, is not even going to be on the ice. It's going to be off the ice. It's going to be the BMO crowd. You have the home fans for one more game in this series. You got to take advantage of that home energy. You got to be able to feed off of that crowd. And if we've known anything about the BMO crowd, it's packed houses. It's loud. It's it's fun. When you get playoff hockey in that arena, it shows that this team can really have some fun and put up some exciting games. So feed off that energy, especially in the first 5-10 minutes, get going and really take it to Texas and make them play on their heels a little bit, and then make them a little worried too, that if you do send it back to Texas, that the series isn't over just yet.
Well, for the Rockford IceHogs, they got their work cut out for them. Let's go ahead and dive into Game 5 action this evening on IceHogs Rewind. Of course, we'd love for you to stick around, watch the game with us. We're going to be giving away some great goodies. Joe and I will be in the chats. We'll be hanging out with you guys and sharing our love for IceHogs hockey, for hockey overall, and any updated news that we might have for you. We'll be giving away lottery tickets. We'll be giving away IceHogs gear. So, we got plenty to look forward to in this Game 5 tonight. Joe, I'll see you in a couple minutes.
Sounds good. Let's have some fun.
First AHL playoff debut and grabbing his first playoff win in the American Hockey League, Jeff Glass, 28 saves in the 3-2 overtime victory. He will be back in goal for the IceHogs here tonight. Victor Svedberg and Cody Franzen on defense. Lance Boma, Matthew Highmore, and David Camp, the starting forward line. Mike McKenna is back in for the Texas Stars. 33 saves in the loss last night. Andrew Bondarchuk on defense with Reese Scarlett, Sheldon Dries, Colin Markison, and Jason Dickinson. The starting forward line. IceHogs wearing their red uniforms. They'll be skating the puck from left to right, and they'll get things going off the opening face-off and push it into the offensive zone. Shot deflects off a stick, and will go up and out of play. No changes for the Rockford IceHogs in terms of scratches here tonight, still without the usual suspects. As for the Texas Stars, they're going to move forward Matt Mangine for a defenseman this series, but traditionally a forward. Mangine back to a forward position. Dylan Hetherington, who did not play yesterday, he steps back in, and in that absence of Mangine's blue line spot, John Nyberg will stay in the lineup as well. Draw to the right side of Mike McKenna. The Texas Stars will bring this out to center ice. Right to left, they'll move it on in. Sheldon Dries down to the nearest circle. He'll just throw it towards Jeff Glass. Glove down by Cody Franson, who will put it back behind his own net. And here's Victor Svenberg. Left wing side for David Camp. Camp will just toss this one into the offensive zone. Far corner, McKenna will come out and slash it around the boards. Opening minute here of the first period, Game 5 action. Puck lodged along the near side. Camp tried to put it to the bottom of the circle, and Justin Dowling will take it from there. Dowling will sit back behind his own net. Now give it on to Bondarchuk, who will allow the Stars to make a change in front of him. IceHogs will do likewise as Bondarchuk up the middle. He's got Travis Morin. Morin will just shovel this one into the offensive zone. Morin with one of the 2 goals for Texas in game number 4. It came on a power play 5-on-3. In fact, both of Texas's goals came on the man advantage as Morin pulls it off the right side and has a shooting lane right at the far circle. Lets it go, and Jeff Glass comes up with the first big save, and he will hold on tight. Tim Mattel, the IceHogs, we talked about it briefly before the national anthem. Emotional control. Obviously, it's a must-win game, but you have to stay out of the penalty box. Out of the 4 games in this Texas series, the Stars have scored 6 power play goals, and those power play tallies have been momentum changers. So if the IceHogs can get the job done skating 5-on-5, good feelings for success there.
Yeah, and you got to give Glass some credit. So he's got some confidence now based on the last game.
IceHogs left wing will dump this one into the offensive zone, though quickly there. Travis Morin will race out to center ice, and Luke Johnson will take control. Obviously, both teams are tired. It was a long game yesterday, so certainly the mental battle will time in there in terms of mental mistakes, making sure that your timing is down correctly, your passes are tape to tape, all the little things that roll into a nice successful shift. That'll be focused on a little bit more on the IceHogs, and Texas Stars are going to have to punch through a little adversity there.
Well, Luke Johnson right there did a nice back check to pick up the puck and steal the puck from Texas and bring it back out. You have to play two-way hockey if you're going to win this game.
Mike McKenna coming up with another rolling puck and a save, so a draw will be to his right side. Just a minute and a half gone here in game number 5. IceHogs will win this one. Straight back to the blue line. Yoni Tunula drive in this one. Gobbled up by McKenna. He'll ramp it up into the catching glove and hold on tight. Third consecutive game in the lineup for Tulula. He's looked pretty decent on the back end as Darren Radish just scratched a few games ago. But Tulula getting more and more comfortable after having only just 2 games played in the regular season. Once his time over in Finland, his season was done over there. Texas will win this second go-around, and they'll put it up the right wing side. Just barely got it out to center. John Hayden on the back end will throw it on through. Hayden out there with Tyler Sakura and Andreas Martinson. Rope Hintz will skate on by. Hintz left wing for Dennis Gurianov. On to Hintz. Wrister. This one rolls underneath them. Looking for the backhand. Almost had a lane on a wraparound bid, and Glass may come up with a save. Jeff Glass was sliding around. Hintz was battling a bouncing puck, but the IceHogs catch a break, and out to center they come. Here's John Hayden. Hayden moves up the middle of the ice. Now spins off one check. Drops it off the far side. Caro to Svedberg. Fires and misses the net. Quality look there on a setup drop pass. Tanner Carroll, right wing circle, sends it to the top of the crease, out of the reach of William Peltier. Rolls around, Svedberg lets it go by. Carroll on the far wing. He'll throw it back over to the near side. Franzen, the blue line, Samuelson, Wrister, fought off by McKenna. Rebound behind the net for Peltier. Peltier left wing side for Svedberg. Walks down now, Wrister. Easy blocker save there by McKenna, and the rebound comes up the near wing. Big shift here for a grind line for Rockford as Caro, Samuelson, and Peltier doing some damage. The blue line, Svedberg fires in and out of the pads. Rebound, and it just bounces wide, but Caro has it again. To Svedberg, fires another one, and this one off of skates and into the back glass. First really good shift buzzing for Rockford. William Peltier to Caro, left side. Svedberg just it off to Franson. Wrister, they score! IceHogs wear down the Stars. 1-0 early in the first period.
Well, what I noticed, the game that I was here 2 games ago, they were kind of taking away the D-to-D stuff. But tonight, we just went D-to-D and back and forth. Defense will decide this game.
Victor Svedberg, how many times, Tim Mattel, did he fire away from that left side of the ice? It probably had to be 3 or 4 times. Let this one go to Cody Franson, who lets it fly. Peltier on the doorstep. It looks like Henrik Samuelson was there too. And the IceHogs chip one on through and take a 1-0 lead. Fantastic start for Rockford, now looking to build on it. Restart at center, Matthew Highmore right side. He will dump it down to the near corner. Highmore on to Lance Boma. Boma left circle. He'll find David Camp. Camp looking for his first point of the postseason. Camp swings it over to the near corner. He gets tripped up, no call. Looked like his own stick was pushed out from underneath him, but Matthew Highmore battling. Highmore middle of the ice. He's got Boma. Boma trying to fight off a back check from Marcuson. He does. Swings it behind the net, and Highmore has it again. Another quality shift brewing for the IceHogs. The Dahlstrom lost control. He needs to hurry back out to center, and does. Just got there in time. IceHogs lead it back in. Here's Boma left side. His teammates making a line change, so he'll angle this one into the offensive zone. Rockford up 1-0 here in the opening moments of the first period. A wonderful start. It is a Cody Franson goal that has them up. Tanner Caro and Victor Svedberg grabbing the assists. Victor Angel, the three-point man from the IceHogs a night ago, including the game winner in overtime out there now. Looking around with Luke Johnson. Johnson right side. From out of his own end, he'll flip it up the near wall and push this one into the zone. Angel chasing. But Hetherington back to pick it up. Christy Domenico finishes his check. Vaughn McKenzie far wing, but the Stars able to dump this one down. Now Texas trying to pick up their physical game and get a few turnovers in the offensive zone themselves. That's how the IceHogs were able to get that scoring chance away. And so far Texas able to whack it away. And here's Dickinson right wing side to Dowling. Dowling to the top of the circle for Brent Regner pinching in. He'll go to the near corner, ring around for Travis Morin. Centering effort broken up, and Angel will pick it up the near wall. 3-on-2 if the IceHogs hurry. Left wing for Clendenning. Clendenning down the left wing side, carves to the front of the net, fires, and he lifted it over the crossbar. Good look there, as it looks like the Stars were starting to favor Angel there, and that opened up the door for Clendenning to make a pass. Left wing side, here goes Tyler Sakura, drops it off to Martinson. He'll ring it around the boards, and it'll come up the near side. McKenzie, he is more than a little tired. He will send it on down, and that is an icing call against the Texas Stars. Tell you what, Tim Attila, if the Rockford IceHogs can keep moving their feet and chugging along, they're going to be in pretty good company here, but it's still plenty of hockey in front of us in game number 5.
Well, they look really good. They've got, you can see them, the effort and the attitude, and it looks great. So Terry Koharski, isn't his dad referee in the NHL?
Oh yeah.
Okay, he's number 10 for the
veteran referee Terry Koharski, who was with us yesterday out there with Furman South wearing the orange bands to call all the infractions here tonight as the IceHogs offside, so that'll give us a whistle from the officials here this evening, and a neutral zone face-off. 14:43 to go in period number 1. Again, Cody Franson at 3:01 from Victor Svedberg and Tanner Caro. You wish they could hand out third and fourth assists, because William Peltier and Henrik Samuelsson were marvelous on that shift as well. Face-off directly in front of the Stars bench. Now the MO here is that Rockford, over the past several games, they have scored the opening tally. The IceHogs are 3-2 when they grabbed the first goal. They are 1-2 in the series, but they have rattled off the first tally in the contest the last 3 consecutive games. The Texas Stars have been able to fight back, so the IceHogs taking note of that. Certainly want to keep Texas on their heels throughout this one. IceHogs trying to slow down their dump in left wing Garyanov. He'll throw it into the near corner. Glass out to play it. Cody Franson will handle. Stars making a change to the IceHogs with room through center. Tyler Sakura, he'll dump this one down. Mike McKenna out to play it. McKenna hesitating for a moment. Sakura and Martinson charming in, and now he'll get rid of it. Reese Scarlett will take control defensively for the Stars. Up the middle for Joel Lesperance. He'll dump this one down to the far corner. Carl Dahlstrom will pick it up. Dahlstrom, he'll tie it up in that far corner. In fact, let it just kick around and skates. Gustav Forsling, his D partner, will help him out. 13:44 to go in the first period. Stars move around to the near side. Now walk it out. Back door, open net looking. And that was an Austin fighting bid at the bottom of the right circle that he just could not handle. But the Stars keep it alive. Here's fighting again. Bottom of the circle. Puck broken up by Tanner Caro. And the Stars, though, working around. Mangine, right wing side. Gets it from fighting. Takes the board. Coming from William Peltier, puck lodged up. IceHogs just trying to clear it out now. Texas starting to find their footing a little bit. Rugged start. IceHogs left wing able to chip it out to center and bring it along. Henrik Samuelsson taps this one into shallow Stars zone. 13:09 to go in the first period. 1-0 Rockford. Moving through quickly is Andrew Bondarchuk. Bondarchuk into the zone right up the middle. He throws it towards Glass, and it's broken up now. Clendenning left side. He'll angle it up the far boards and all the way down. It'll be on goal. McKenna's going to play it. Mike McKenna likes to keep this game moving along. David Camp will take a puck away in the far corner, out to the blue line. Tula, cross for Clendenning. Rister on its way, deflected, comes up the near side. Rister, that gets blocked, comes bouncing on top of the crease. Everyone swinging away at it. The Stars will come off. Out to center ice is Markusen. Markusen left wing side. He'll dump it down to the near corner. Tula, fans on a clearing attempt, and the Stars get it back. Markusen, though, loses his footing. He does get it to the blue line. Here's Bayreuther. Rister blocked in front by Clendenning. Centering effort from Texas. It'll roll right in on goal. And Jeff Glass waiting for it with the paddle down. He will hold on tight, and that will give us our first time out of the contest. 12:22 to go in period number 1. The Rockford IceHogs on a start, just a goal, 3 minutes into the game. Lead 1-0. You're listening and watching Rockford IceHogs hockey on the IceHogs Broadcast Network.
Looking to grow your business and support the Forest City community? The IceHogs can help. Become a partner with the IceHogs this season and celebrate victories on and off the ice. Visit icehogs.com or call 815-986-6465.
Don't miss a minute of AHL action this year. Tune into AHLlive.com to see every AHL game streamed all season. Access highlights and archive games and watch from your computer, tablet, or phone. Download the AHL Live app and follow your favorite team anytime, anywhere. Visit AHLlive.com now.
Fans, you can catch the IceHogs all season long by tuning into Whiffer's Cozy TV on 23.3. Join Joey Z, Mike Peck, and Brittany Tulis 30 minutes before puck drop for IceHogs warm-up for all games, home and away, during the 2017-18 season. You can also listen to each and every IceHogs game on your computer, tablet, or mobile device by going to sportsfanradio1330.com or through the IceHogs mobile app.
12:22 to go in the first period of action. The Rockford IceHogs lead the Texas Stars 1-0 here in game number 5 of the Western Conference Finals. Jump on the IceHogs playoff bandwagon from now until the end of the 2018 postseason. If you pick up a 20 or full game season ticket plan, you grab a free IceHog player t-shirt of your favorite player. And that's one shirt per ticket plan. And each full season will grab you dinner on the IceHogs for opening night on October 13th. Visit icehogs.com for more information. Defensive zone draw for the Hogs. They will control left to right. They're working it. Christy Domenico out there with Victor Angel. They will dump it down into the offensive zone. Picked up there by Gavin Bayreuther. Dylan Hetherington, pardon me, and Hetherington will float this one out to center ice. Hetherington out of the lineup yesterday, and that brought in John Nyberg to help out. Samuel LeBears, the scratch on a forward position for Texas, and again, those are the only real adjustments as the IceHogs. Right side, here's Victor Angel. Backdoor for Johnson. Fires! Scores! Angel to Johnson! 2-0 IceHogs! 11:45 to go in the first period. Nobody saw him. Tim Matilla, left side. He was wide open. All Angel had to do was put a pass across, and that all but went in. Johnson did the rest. And the IceHogs have a 2-goal advantage.
Well, people take for granted all he had to do was make that pass, but the fact is he saw that and did make that pass, and that's why Luke Johnson scored. Look at that backhand sauce. I mean, you're right. Nobody was there, but for him to see that pass is impressive.
Victor Angel sets up Luke Johnson, and for Johnson, my goodness, has he ramped it up, including tonight. He now has 3 goals and an assist over his last 3 games. Texas off the restart, trying to get back into the zone, but Bondarchuk has to pull back. He bobbled it at the point. Brian Flynn, left wing, turns the puck over. Here goes John Hayden. Hayden, right wing side, bursts into the offensive zone. Hayden behind the net, swings around now to the far circle. John Hayden takes a hit, but he gives it on to Victor Svedberg. Svedberg will walk down the wall, deflected in front of McKenna. Good redirection to the blue line. Here's Hayden looking for the wrister. He sticks handles to the middle, backhander, pad save. Reaching with it is a blocker, and the Stars will pull it out of the fire. IceHogs now with 8 shots on goal. Texas with 3 on Jeff Glass, approaching the halfway point of the first period. 2-0 Hogs. Johnson from Angel just a moment ago. Texas looking to get the breakout going. Adam Clendenning picks up the second assist. Dennis Gurianov, right wing side, has it for the Stars. He'll backhand it towards Glass, who will hold on tight and grab another face-off. So Adam Clendenning adds to his impressive point totals. That's now a goal and 12 assists for Adam Clendenning. That is a 13-point run for the defenseman. He entered tonight tied for 4th in the AHL postseason run. first among blue liners. And of course, he's in a battle with not only Stars players, but the other two teams in Toronto and Lehigh Valley. And of course, Toronto leading that series 3-0 going into their game 4 tonight in Allentown, Pennsylvania. The winner of these two series will meet in the 2018 Calder Cup Finals in the IceHogs. Would love for them to punch their ticket for the very first time. Dennis Gurianov, after getting a dump out to center ice, will take it away for the Stars. Right side, he's got his man a centering effort. Pad saved by Glass. Let it roll on through. John Nyberg picked it up, but did not get a clean shot away, and the IceHogs will handle. Here's Tanner Carroll, right side for Gustav Forsling. Onto the wall for Samuelson. Across for Peltier. Peltier takes a hit and hands this one off to Forsling. He needs to make a change here, and the IceHogs will just dump it on down. Stars trying to clear it out. Puck hits off a partition, and it'll stay in the offensive zone. Flying in. Here comes Lance Boma, a wrecking ball in Boma. He'll knock it loose for a moment. Mangine lost it. Now David Camp will chase the Stars back in their own zone. 9:47 to go in the first period. Texas, they'll just rip one in from center ice, and on goal, Jeff Glass will glove it down and hold on. Jason Dickinson firing away there. So now the Stars, they're pretty much going to take every chance they can to throw it on Jeff Glass and try and get a bounce to go their way. The IceHogs in the driver's seat at the moment. 2-0 they lead. 9:42 to play in the first period. We'll take a step aside. You're listening and watching Rockford IceHogs hockey on the IceHogs Broadcast Network.
Looking to grow your business and support the Forest City community? The IceHogs can help. Become a partner with the IceHogs this season and celebrate victories on and off the ice. Visit icehogs.com or call 815-986-6465.
Don't miss a minute of AHL action this year. Tune into AHLlive.com to see every AHL game streamed all season. Access highlights and archive games and watch from your computer, tablet, or phone. Download the AHL Live app and follow your favorite team anytime, anywhere. Visit AHLlive.com now.
Fans, you can catch the IceHogs all season long by tuning into Whiffer's Cozy TV on 23.3. Join Joey Z, Mike Peck, and Brittany Tulis 30 minutes before puck drop for IceHogs warm-up for all games, home and away, during the 2017-18 season. You can also listen to each and every IceHogs game on your computer, tablet, or mobile device by going to sportsfanradio1330.com or through the IceHogs mobile app.
9:42 to play in period number 1. The Rockford IceHogs leading the Texas Stars 2-0 off the goals from Cody Franson and Luke Johnson. Goals coming about 5 minutes apart, just inside the 3rd-minute mark. And then, of course, Johnson at 8:15. The Stars trying to get back in it. They dumped it down, and Jeff Glass will see a face-off to his right-hand side. But here come the IceHogs. Lance Boma up the middle, looking for David Camp. Little give and go there. Pass was behind Camp, and the Stars will pick it up at their own blue line. Left wing, they'll stretch it out, looking for Colin Markison. Markison will dump it down. Clendenning is there. Stars will keep in his clearing attempt along the far wing, right wing point. Now they'll throw it to the right circle. Clendenning goes between the dots. Dangerous play there, but able to course correct and throw it behind the net. But the Stars have it. Hetherington, one-time bid. Ripper, this one goes off his stick and ends up into the top glass behind Jeff Glass. Rockford trying to clear it away. Now Camp able to glove it down, and he'll send it along for Joni Tulula. Couple pieces of busted equipment just away from Glass. He will clean that up as Adam Clendenning will backpedal inside his own zone. Left to right, IceHogs working in the first period. Here's Chris DiDomenico, right wing side. Now dumps it on into the near corner. McKenna will take a look at it. Just leave this one along for Bondarchuk. DiDomenico flies in, bumps him, but doesn't take the puck away. Justin Dowling with possession now for Texas. Dowling left side. He's got Travis Morin moving through the neutral zone. Morin left side, trying to go ahead for Dowling. Missed it, angles behind the net and comes up the far wing. Stars just trying to turn and fire. Franzen will tap this one into the near boards, and it'll roll away from Bondarchuk and all the way down the ice. No icing as Scarlett was in the area. They said he slowed up on the skating approach, so linesman will wave it off, and we'll continue to play along. 8:09 to go in the first period. Shots are 8 aside as this puck goes bouncing off of DiDomenico on a dump in, and actually caroms towards Jeff Glass. He's dialed in, watches that one all the way to the catching glove, and will hold on tight. Curtis McKenzie after the play, trying to get underneath the IceHogs skin, but Rockford up 2-0. Does not want to give the Texas Stars a look on the power play.
You know, it's funny because you said he slowed up, and so the ref waved off the icing. What we used to do was tell my kids to serpentine, so it looks like they're working hard and they're not slowing up. and then you can get the icing calls.
Little tricks of the trade there.
Yeah.
Draw to the right-hand side of Jeff Glass. IceHogs will discuss this face-off before stepping in. Tyler Sakura and Carl Dahlstrom talking in close quarters, but now they'll get ready to go. Rope Hintz will come in to go against Tyler Sakura. Big key to success for the IceHogs in game number 4 was their face-off puck patrol as Texas off this draw fires, and they get it straight back to the point, and Bayreuther lets it go. Jeff Glass comes up with a big save. So now Texas takes the shot lead after that last little flutter on Glass and that drive by Bayreuther. They now have 10 shots on goal to Rockford's 8, but it's the IceHogs up 2-0.
You know, it's funny, but offensive faceoffs, when you win, it seems like at this level and the next level, obviously, it's a shot on goal.
It happened so quick. The IceHogs twice last night in game 4 off of offensive zone draws. They won it, and they got shots on goal, 2 of which hit the post. So they can certainly swing some momentum as Texas will battle this one from the near circle, ringing around the net of Jeff Glass. Carl Dahlstrom has this one kick off of him, goes off the far post, and the Stars starting to get some bounces to go their way now. Joel Esperance in the far corner. He's got Gustav Forsling on him. Forsling coughs it up, but Hayden is there, and the IceHogs will send it across the ice. Here goes Carl Dahlstrom, right wing. Dahlstrom lost it in the Stars, tried to kick it back the other direction. IceHogs with it right side. They'll chip it off the wall, and it'll bank and go up and out of play, and that'll give us a stoppage here. IceHogs need to keep that foot to the floor. Tim Mattila. The Texas Stars slowly but surely starting to generate some offensive zone time. And right now, Rockford, it seems like they're just trying to battle that puck and get it out of the zone as much as they can.
But I like the fact that our defensemen are willing to carry the puck because they know they have coverage from their forwards.
Face-off directly in front of the IceHog bench. Stars are on it, and they will dump it on down. So that's a few face-off wins here for Texas. Jeff Glass trying to clear this one himself. He waits for Texas to float around him, and now he'll fly it out to center ice. William Peltier trying to kick it along. Peltier, he'll swat it up the near wing for Tanner Carroll. Carroll, bottom of the circle, got hooked up, and that's going to draw a penalty. Great work for Tanner Carroll. Whistle sounds immediately as the Stars take him to the near corner, and a power play coming up here for Rockford. Chance to really get some momentum going. IceHogs on the man advantage last night. They were 1 for 3 in the series. They are 3 for 13 and still occupy the #1 power play in the postseason.
Well, this is huge. If you can get up 3-0, it's really hard to chase goals all game.
Through 11 games, the IceHogs have 18 power play goals in the postseason.
Wow.
Drawn to the right side of Mike McKenna. The big unit is out there with Luke Johnson taking the face-off. Texas, they know it's a monstrous penalty kill, but the IceHogs will have it. DiDomenico to Johnson, fires, and a blocker save coming by McKenna. Johnson had a little bit of daylight to work with over that left shoulder, and McKenna got the hand up just in time and puts it up and out of play. So a quick shot off the draw for the Hogs on the man advantage. Just 10 seconds tick off the power play clock. 6:51 to go in the first period. It's 2-0 Hogs. Johnson in to take this face-off against Sheldon Dries. Dries being asked to depart. So coming in will be Colin Markison. IceHogs win this one. Here's Glendening at the right wing point. On to DiDomenico. Down low for Sakura. Puck was rolling. Kicked off his skates and goes over to the far side. Cody Franson off that far wall, trying to center it up. Taken away. And here comes Texas shorthanded. Rister blockered aside by Glass. And they'll just punch it right over to Chris DiDomenico. First 30 seconds gone here on the power play. Adam Glendening bringing it out to center ice. Will now flip it back to DiDomenico. Saucer pass will move this one into the offensive zone left side. Now throws it back to Cody Franson. Franson at the point. He'll go D to D for Glendening. Glendening back to Franson. Middle of the ice for Johnson. Johnson could not get a shot away, and the Stars will clear it up. Luke Johnson in the middle of the ice is open. Tim Mattila. The Stars are trying to cover the points. They do not want Franson and Glendening to shoot. So Johnson now trying to be the main feed guy as the IceHogs up the middle will dump it down. Here's Tyler Sakura. Sakura will ring it around the boards. He's got DiDomenico. DiDomenico at the right circle. Top of the dot looking around. Goes to the middle. He's got Johnson. Middle of the ice for Glendening. Fires. And this one gets through, and McKenna comes up with a save. Here's DiDomenico again to Clendenning. Across the ice for Franzen. Back to Clendenning, and that pass way behind him and out to center. 34 seconds left on the power play. Here are the IceHogs again. DiDomenico lost sight of it, and the Stars will this time make sure it goes down the length of the ice. 5:25 left on the big clock. 22 seconds left on the power play. 2-0 Rockford here in period number 1. Gustav Forsling, right side. Intercepted by Bodnerchuk on a backhanded pass, and the IceHogs have to hurry back. Here's Carl Dahlstrom up the middle for Matthew Highmore. Highmore into the offensive zone. Goes left side for Dahlstrom. He'll angle it down the wall. Highmore trying to dump it in. Hit off the linesman. Gives him a break. Here's the blue line for Forsling. Right side, Angel. Fires. Pad save. Rebound gets tied up and rolls to the near corner. So out of the box come the Stars. Hetherington serving the hooking call, and the IceHogs empty-handed on the power play. They are 0 for 1. 4:44 to go in period number 1. Texas trying to re-rack their lines. They'll get the center red and dump it down. IceHogs will do likewise. Shots now in favor of Rockford at 12-11. Back and forth we go there. Up the middle, here's Forsling. Straight downtown to Henrik Samuelsson. Samuelsson to the near corner for William Peltier. This line helped grab the opening goal of the contest. With the Stars take it away, right side, they'll rush out to center. Dowling to Morin. Morin left side for McKenzie. Throws it into the skates of Cody Franzen. And it ricochets down to the near corner. Everyone looking for it. It rolled up on Svedberg. He had it in his midsection. Now here goes Tanner Caro. Caro, home run, pass out to center. Looking for Peltier. Bounces underneath the defenseman of Gavin Bayreuther. And into the Stars zone. Texas will collect from there. Stars up the middle. They turned it over. Here's Tanner Caro. Caro, left wing side. He's got Martinson. Now goes across. Martinson trying to shoulder off Regner. He'll bring it into the zone, but didn't have a lot of support. IceHogs in the middle of a change here, but Rockford swings it around far corner. Hayden to the blue line for Tulula. He'll knock it on down. Comes up the far wing. Sakura trying to pinch in, but Brian Flynn will hold up and now go to the corner, but Sakura is on him. On to Martinson. Martinson to the blue line for Yoni Tulula. Tulula, wrister on its way. Pad save by McKenna. And Sakura was right there on the doorstep. The puck just had a goofy angle on the rebound. Rolls around to the near side. Here's Tyler Sakura. Sakura fires over top of the net. Sees parted ways in front of him. The IceHogs almost seem to tend to be a little bit surprised with the clean lanes they're getting at times.
Yeah.
Second, the IceHogs have puck possession in the offensive zone. It's like the Stars scatter and go to the boards and try and cover the points. Middle of the ice is open. If they can rip it on through, we're going to get ourselves a whistle, and it looks like an icing call coming here.
Too many men on the ice, I think, is what he's going to call.
And indeed, that seems to be the case. Furman South has his arm up in the air. And it looks like Texas did not properly change. Or maybe it is just the icing call.
Yeah,
so it'll be to the
my bad.
Left side of.
I thought he was counting guys like, you know what, there was too many.
Drawn to the left of Mike McKenna. 3:08 to go in the first period. Hogs will win it. Here's Highmore. Wrist shot through traffic, and that had to go through a sea of legs and deflects to the near corner. Texas is up with it. Travis Morin, lead pass for Rope. Hintz busts into the zone, but could not make a play. IceHogs with numbers the other way if they hurry. Left wing side, here's Boma. Boma drops it off for Camp, fires, hits the post and stays out. Says it rattled the iron and did not go through. Might have to take another look at that one, but play rolls along. David Camp, that would have been a perfect moment to grab your first goal and point of the playoffs. IceHogs still with it. Highmore off the left circle, centers for Boma and goes underneath them. Close one there, and that would have been a nice bow to put on this first period for Rockford. Goes underneath McKenna and hits off the near post. So he shot it under and across the body, and now the puck will get tied up in the near boards, and that'll give us a stoppage of play, and maybe the referees might take a look at the overhead camera, but we'll see. 2:23 to go in the first period. IceHogs a 2-0 lead here in game number 5 of the Western Conference Finals. You're listening and watching Rockford IceHogs hockey on the IceHogs Broadcast Network.
Looking to grow your business and support the Forest City community? The IceHogs can help. Become a partner with the IceHogs this season and celebrate victories on and off the ice. Visit icehogs.com or call 815-986-6465.
Don't miss a minute of AHL action this year. Tune into AHLlive.com to see every AHL game streamed all season. Access highlights and archive games and watch from your computer, tablet, or phone. Download the AHL Live app and follow your favorite team anytime, anywhere. Visit AHLlive.com now.
Fans, you can catch the IceHogs all season long by tuning into Whiffer's Cozy TV on 23.3. Join Joey Z, Mike Peck, and Brittany Tulis 30 minutes before puck drop for IceHogs warm-up for all games, home and away, during the 2017-18 season. You can also listen to each and every IceHogs game on your computer, tablet, or mobile device by going to sportsfanradio1330.com or through the IceHogs mobile app.
2:23 to go in period number 1. The Rockford IceHogs lead the Texas Stars 2-0 off the goals from Cody Franson and Luke Johnson. At 3:01 and 8:15, they will not take a look at that post by David Camp just a moment ago. Rang the iron from the left circle. But a delay to the start here because one of the partitions was knocked out of position back inside the offensive zone for the IceHogs. So they're trying to repair the glass and the stanchions that help keep them all together. So they're frantically getting together there.
So we were talking off the air. If the coach asks to have that reviewed, they still don't have to look at it, because to me, that's reviewable. The way that puck came in and out so fast, seems to me they would take another look at it, and especially since they have time.
Glass is mended behind the cage of the Stars netminder Mike McKenna. McKenna facing at 13 shots here in the opening period. Coming up with 11 saves, Jeff Glass. In goal for the IceHogs is 12 for 12. They show the replay of that post just before this face-off. Didn't catch the full look at it, but it again went underneath Mike McKenna, hit the near post, and made its way back on out. Close one there as Texas now bunting in the offensive zone. A bouncing puck leaps over top of Jeff Glass, and Cody Franson will take it to the near corner now, clear it on out to center ice, and Franson's going to drop the gloves. Cody Franson, in a rare fight here in the playoffs, is going to go with Curtis McKenzie, the captain of the Stars. Couple of heavyweights here. Franson is going to size him up. McKenzie's just trying to get his team back into it. Franson on the first swing. He ducked out of the way and lost his balance, so he will go on down. So neither side can really take momentum there, but both McKenzie and Franson, two major figures in this series for both clubs, will have to serve some penalty time, and it comes with 1:58 left in the first period.
Well, I think it's a pretty good idea by McKenzie to do that, because the way the momentum's been going right now, he was just trying to get something going. And then Franson's a really good player for us, so that's an even wash to me.
Now the discussion of where the faceoff should take place, but a rare fight in the playoffs. The Rockford IceHogs had just a little over 10 majors in the regular season, by far the fewest of any team in the American Hockey League. It's almost as if you can count the fighting majors on just two hands.
Well, it's
you don't even
5-on-5.
need all of them, almost the way it broke all down, but it will be 5-on-5 hockey as McKenzie and Franson have headed off to the locker room. Neither one landed a punch. Again, McKenzie trying to get that first jab in. Franson ducked, swung, and then lost his balance and went down. The linesman jumped in right away. Face-off comes just outside the Texas zone. Rockford is with it, and they will dump it in. So now the IceHogs short a defenseman for the time being. They'll go on into the zone and try and dump it around. 5-minute majors for fighting handed out as Christy Domenico tripped up, and a power play coming here for the IceHogs. But again, they're without Cody Franson, a big weapon on that power play. So how will they adjust? A tripping call going against Texas. And obviously the IceHogs may have a couple more options that might change things up a little bit. And Texas might have to adjust because they're so used to tackling the points, with Franson being one of them. But DiDomenico draws the penalty. Hetherington takes the seat for Tripp, and it is going to be power play number 2 here for Rockford. It comes with 1:41 left in the first period.
Well, he's going with Forsling and Dahlstrom on the defensive side, where it usually would be Franson.
Unit number 2 out there for the Rockford IceHogs to start this power play. David Camp will take the face-off. IceHogs trying to dig it out of the circle. H.L. pushes it through, goes across, and Brian Flynn the first one on, and he will clear it away. 19-19. As the IceHogs trying to move this one back through center ice. David Camp from Dahlstrom. Left side for Highmore. Back to Camp. Oh, so close, hitting that post. He'll throw it around to the near side for Victor Angel. Angel off the boards. He's got Dahlstrom. Dahlstrom, middle of the ice for Gustav Forsling. To the left circle for David Camp. Camp juggled it, but now swings it around for Highmore. He'll go over to the near side for Victor Angel. Angel behind the back pass. Nifty there to Highmore behind the net. To the blue line. Here's Carl Dahlstrom. Fakes the shot to Angel. Across for Forsling. On to Dahlstrom. Fires just wide of the net. Bouncing puck. Almost helped the IceHogs as Highmore tried to knock it out of midair. Could not connect, and the Stars will clear. 44 seconds left. IceHogs. Boy, it would be nice if they can grab one here. 2-0 they lead, but Clendenning taking his time through the neutral zone. Adam Clendenning walks it in, almost drew a man offside, but the play rolls along. Near wing for Johnson, lost control, puck pops up, and it'll go right onto the stick. Here comes Markusen, shorthanded, fires, pad save coming from Jeff Glass. Huge save at the end of the period, shorthanded. If Texas grabbed that one, we're going to have ourselves a whole new ball of wax going into the second. Tyler Sakura with 10 seconds left in the period. He will dump it down to the blue line. Here's Clendenning. Clendenning waiting patiently. Could not get a wrist shot away. Texas will fling it up. 2 seconds left. They got a man bouncing. It's Dickinson. Horn sounds. Glass makes the save anyway as Dickinson lets it go. And we end the first period. IceHogs will have 19 seconds of power play time. They grab 2 early goals, but then Texas and the IceHogs kind of break even, Tim, throughout the rest of the period, and the Stars had some pretty good looks trying to get back into this one had it not been for Jeff Glass.
Well, it looked like Texas was willing to jump forward twice on that penalty kill to take a chance there, and it, if it wasn't for Glass, we'd be in trouble.
So the IceHogs will head to the locker room with a 2-0 lead. And we will take a break for the Dental Dimensions first intermission report. We'll hear from a slew of players in the opening intermission. Brittany Toole has talked with Luke Johnson, Victor Angel, and Jeff Glass after last night's big overtime win. And we'll get their thoughts going into tonight's Game 5 showdown. We'll also look at the out-of-town scoreboard. Lehigh Valley and Toronto getting together in Game 4 of their Eastern Conference Finals series. And we'll also take a peek at what's happening in the Kelly Cup Finals. Their Game 1 is tonight. And, of course, the Stanley Cup Finals will begin on Monday, Memorial Day. So a lot of hockey happening and a lot of exciting playoff hockey at that. IceHogs lead 2-0 after 1 period. Here at BMO Harris Bank Center, Game 5 of the Western Conference Finals. You're listening and watching Rockford IceHogs hockey on the IceHogs Broadcast Network.
Minutes before puck drop for IceHogs warm-up for all games, home and away, during the 2017-18 season. You can also listen to each and every IceHogs game on your computer, tablet, or mobile device by going to sportsfanradio1330.com or through the IceHogs mobile app.
Puck is down for the second period of action. Spillover time of power play for the Rockford IceHogs. 19 seconds to begin this frame. They are moving the puck from right to left and will dump it on through, but the Stars are right there on it, and they will clear it away. So that'll quickly bring it close to the second man advantage for the IceHogs. They lead overall 2-0. Stars trying to build off a pretty good ending to that first period, even though the IceHogs had the lead, but they got that lead early. So still time for the Stars to fight back into this one, and that's something that the IceHogs discussed in the intermission report and certainly want to take note of. As Texas right wing side, here's Dowling. He'll backhand it in on Jeff Glass, who will body it up off the near post and hold on tight here in the first minute of play. Cody Franson and Luke Johnson, the goals in this one at 3:01 and 8:15 of that first period. Franson still serving his 5-minute major for fighting with Curtis McKenzie. Those two will come out with about 3 minutes into this second period. They got about 2 minutes under their belt in the opening frame. It came right at the tail end of it. But a defensive zone faceoff coming here for the Rockford IceHogs. Taking a look at the numbers, the IceHogs are 1-1 here in the playoffs when they lead after the opening period. Stars, when trailing after the first, they are 2-1. So those numbers kind of show you how finicky momentum can be with plenty of hockey here to be played. IceHogs lose this faceoff, but they'll take it away off the boards. Here's Clendenning right side with Matthew Highmore. Highmore battling along the far wall, gets it to the top of the circle, but cannot kick it out of the zone. Good board work by the Stars. They'll keep it alive, flying high off the glass. Now it'll be held in, and still swinging away. Hetherington, now Hetherington, though, holds on, and here comes Lance Boma trying to move this one into the offensive zone. Boma goes crashing into the backboards but Elise gets the play set up in the offensive third. Yoni Tula will catch his pass from the blue line. Tula angles it behind the net, goes to Camp at the far boards. Onto the Clendenning, wrister blocked in front of Mike McKenna. And the rebound taken up the far wall and cleared out to center ice. Mike McKenna in the first period, 11 saves on 13 shots. Glass was 15 for 15 for the Rockford IceHogs. IceHogs offside as Lance Bomo is way over the line along that far wall. So that'll bring a stoppage, a little over a minute and a half gone. In period at number 2. IceHogs up 2-0, but Tim Mattillo, what's your biggest keys going into the second period? I mentioned Texas got a pretty good jump going in the tail end of that first, and obviously looking to build off of that here in the second, going down 2-0 here.
Well, we got to have some discipline. We don't want to give them power plays to get them back in the hockey game.
IceHogs will win the face-off. Victor Svenberg pulling it back into his own zone for Carl Dahlstrom. Dahlstrom joining Svenberg for the time being until they can get Franzen back. IceHogs right side will dump it down. Thought they were offside for a moment, but the Stars will take it up, and here's Gavin Bayruther. Bayruther right wing side for Austin Fighton. Fighton right wing. He'll punch this one down to the near corner. Svenberg on it, rings it around for Carl Dahlstrom. Up the far wall, here's Tyler Sakura. He's got 2 men with him. Sakura, he'll just backhand it into the offensive zone. Not all the way down, however. Stars will collect left wing side. Martinson pressuring, but Austin Fighton slips in underneath them. Fighton right side for Joel Lesperance. Angles it into the near corner. Dahlstrom will meet him there. Those two watch the puck bounce off of him. Left side, Svenberg trying to put it up the wall for Hayden. Hayden had some trouble. Dowling with the puck now. Justin Dowling, left side, putties it out to the middle of the ice. Bounces into the skates, and here comes a penalty against the IceHogs. High sticking again on Andreas Martinson. And that's what the Stars were working so hard to grab, was a man advantage. They enter tonight's matchup on a 6-game power play goal scoring streak. They struck the last 2 games against Tucson and through games 1 through 4 here against Rockford, as Martinson will take a seat. Still about another half a minute to go on the Fighting Majors to Franson and McKenzie, and a big-time penalty kill for the Rockford IceHogs. First power play for Texas here tonight. Draw will be to the right side of Jeff Glass. Luke Johnson will take this face-off. Stars will win it. Straight back to the left point. Here's Brett Regner. Regner, top of the dot for Dowling. Dowling floats one towards Glass. Angles behind the back of the net. Luke Johnson comes up with it, and he will clear it the length of the ice. Lance Bowman, a foot race with Regner. Regner and Bowman will take this battle to the boards, and Boma's going to win this one out. Lance Bowman trying to swing it up the near side, right onto Johnson. Johnson cuts across, looking for Adam Clendenning, but Clendenning will stay put in the neutral zone, and the Stars will sit back in their own end. Texas working the puck left to right here in a period number 2. Trying to get on the board. IceHogs lead 2-0 as Brett Regner up the left side, tosses it back, chips it up the wall. Here's Tyler Sakura. Sakura kicks it along. Tyler Sakura has David Camp. Camp hit the middle of the ice, had a loss in his skates, but now spins around and dumps it down. Good push there. David Camp's going to go rolling in after a loose puck with Sakura. Takes it to the far corner. Camp will eat up some time. He brings 3 members of the Stars with him. David Camp with the puck at his feet. Stars will eventually knock him away. And the IceHogs will have to peel back on defense. 56 seconds left on the Stars power play. Pretty aggressive PK here for Rockford. Is Dowling right wing side. Hits up his target, and that was Sheldon Dries, but turned it right over to Boma, who will clear it away. Back to pick it up, Travis Morin, one of the big-time power play point producers for Texas here in the postseason. He'll give this one over to Gavin Bayruther, and Bayruther through the neutral zone. Left wing side has a man with speed, and that's Rope Hintz. Hintz into the offensive zone. Swings behind the net of Glass, comes up near corner to the blue line for Matt Mangine. Mangine drops it off to Hintz. Back to Mangine, deep slot to the left side. He's got Bayruther, fires, pad save by Glass, lunges on top of the rebound, and holds on. Good play there by Glass. He got up close to the deflection as Texas trying to get those tip-ins on the veteran goaltender. And now we will see Cody Franson and Curtis McKenzie come out of the box.
Yeah, nice job with Glass to kind of cut off the angle and come out and attack and be aggressive.
Early stages, second period. Face off to the right side of the IceHog goaltender. Luke Johnson stepping in for this one. A false start against Rope Hintz of the Stars. So Jason Dickinson will have to come on through. Dickinson, 50-50 puck off the draw, lost it. IceHogs have it. Franzen to Johnson, he will clear it down. 12 seconds left on this power play for Texas. Gavin Bayruther brings it back out of his zone. Up the middle for Mangine. He's got Hintz. Hintz fires. Pad save by Glass, and he had to make it with some speed. Out of the box comes Andreas Martinson and the Stars. Unsuccessful on the power play, but Hintz, he had a couple of looks bursting down the wall. Texas stretching it out. Here's McKenzie right side. Curtis McKenzie trying to get it around Yoni Tulula. Walks off the near boards. Now brings it off the post, and Glass with a save there. Jeff Glass keeping the IceHogs in the driver's seat for the time being. Rockford to the neutral zone. They're offside, but we'll dump it in anyway. They'll peel back and tag up. 4:14:58 to go in the second period. 2-0 IceHogs, but Texas getting their looks. Their shot total now up to 20 in the contest. Stars, left wing side. Here's Moore, and he'll go across for McKenzie. Curtis McKenzie gets around Yoni Tulula and brings it into the offensive zone. But Tulula, good board work, will chip it up the wall for John Hayden. Hayden takes a bop, maybe with the shoulder, possibly an elbow from Morin. But we'll roll along. Morin on the turnover, right side. He'll dump it down. Bondarchuk will go in after it. Comes up with an Andrew Bondarchuk. Backhanded flip in front of Glass. Bounces around, and the IceHog defense helps him out. Almost a 2-on-0 with the man behind the net for Texas. Left wing side of the blue line. They got Hetherington fires. This one deflects wide to the far post. IceHogs starting to run around in their own zone now. Glendenning, left wing side. Out to the blue line. Wrister coming from Regner. And Glass melts it down and holds on. Jeff Glass holding down the fort. The IceHogs need to regroup. Take a deep breath. We're just 6 minutes gone in the second period.
Well, I didn't realize that Hintz had that much speed. I mean, twice he came down the left side just flying.
With tremendous speed. And that one just went rolling right on through and into the far corner. But a great stop by Jeff Glass. Ball start against the Stars to the veteran netminder's left-hand side. Again, Glass making his HL playoff debut yesterday, making 28 saves in the victory. And right now, he's starting to come up on that mark, but we're not even halfway through the hockey game. IceHogs in their own zone. They'll angle it up. Left wing, here goes Lance Boma. Boma, wrister, blocker saved by McKenna. Rebound up the far side. IceHogs able to get a turnover. A couple of Stars fell. Boma to the blue line. Forsling across the ice for Dahlstrom. Wrister on its way. Deflected, and McKenna just gets a piece of it with the left pad. First good offensive look for the IceHogs in a while. Stars punch it through. They get it around Forsling. On to Hintz. Hintz could not handle it, and Dahlstrom stick handles away. He'll throw it to safety of center, and Texas will get it right back. Left wing, they need to make a change. Les Bronze will dump it down. Glass out to handle it. Angled around, Glendenning, near side Forsling. Up the boards to David Camp in front of the Texas bench. He'll just smack this one through center. IceHogs just getting to the red line and chipping it the other directions and giving the Stars puck possession. Left wing, Bondarchuk trying to dump it down. IceHogs will stop it at the own circle. Now the breakout, Angel, right side. He's got Johnson with speed. Luke Johnson goes to the bottom of the circle. Now holds up, looks around. Luke Johnson holds up again. Let's do another circle. Blue line, Franson fires upstairs and wide of the net. Comes into the near corner. Victor Svedberg will pinch in. Svedberg to Johnson behind the net for Angel. Angel, quick stick handling. Back over to Johnson. He'll try and free up some space in the left wing corner. Luke Johnson, backhander to Angel behind the net for DiDomenico. Centered! And this one goes just wide to the near post of Mike McKenna. IceHogs getting some looks here. DiDomenico slides in front of McKenna. And he melts it down. If DiDomenico handled it cleanly, that could have been a dangerous play for Texas. But we'll get ourselves a promo timeout on the ice. 12.5 to go in the second period. Stars firing away, but the IceHogs starting to push back here a little bit, at least with that last shift. It's 2-0 Rockford. You're listening and watching Rockford IceHogs hockey on the IceHogs Broadcast Network.
Looking to grow your business and support the Forest City community? The IceHogs can help. Become a partner with the IceHogs this season and celebrate victories on and off the ice. Visit icehogs.com or call 815-986-6465.
Don't miss a minute of AHL action this year. Tune into AHLlive.com to see every AHL game streamed all season. Access highlights and archive games and watch from your computer, tablet, or phone. Download the AHL Live app and follow your favorite team anytime, anywhere. Visit AHLlive.com now.
Fans, you can catch the IceHogs all season long by tuning into Whiffer's Cozy TV on 23.3. Join Joey Z, Mike Peck, and Brittany Tulis 30 minutes before puck drop for IceHogs warm-up for all games, home and away, during the 2017-18 season. You can also listen to each and every IceHogs game on your computer, tablet, or mobile device by going to sportsfanradio1330.com or through the IceHogs mobile app.
12.5 to play in the second period. The Rockford IceHogs leading the Texas Stars 2-0 in Game 5 of the Western Conference Finals. IceHogs with their goals back in the opening period. Cody Franson and Luke Johnson, the Lamplighters. But here in the second, Texas firing away. They did get their first power play and are out shooting the IceHogs in the period 7-4 and overall 22-17. Offensive zone face-off for the IceHogs as McKenna had to come up with a save on Christy Domenico. That sent us to break. Draw left wing, and Rockford will handle it. Here's Tanner Carroll. He'll angle it behind the net. William Peltier moving his feet, trying to shake off John Nyberg as the puck comes over to the far corner. Henrik Samuelson will come in to help out. In comes Justin Dowling. So a little 2-on-2 skirmish out in that far corner. Peltier will jar it free. On to Carroll. Carroll looking for a shooting lane. Nothing there. Passes it back to the point. Franzen keeps it alive right on top of the line. He'll rim it around the boards. Carries up the near wall. Carroll will roll it right past Dowling. A couple of number 10s battling there, but the Stars will now get the clear out to center ice. Dowling right side gets around Victor Svedberg. Justin Dowling into the near corner, trying to drop this one off for Beirut. They're pinching in. IceHog come up with it, and they'll send it up the near wing. Peltier, can he get it to center ice? Yes. And we're going to get ourselves a whistle as the puck got popped up. It actually ended up on the Texas bench. So the draw might come back inside the IceHog zone, but William Peltier pretty aggressive trying to get that puck out of the zone. So we'll see how everything irons out. 11:45 to go in the second period, Tim.
Well, I like the way Hayden came back hard behind the goal line, the defensive zone, and made a nice check for a good back-checking effort.
And it helped, too, with Svedberg trying to pin up McKenzie along that left wing. Yeah. Svedberg was pretty high up in the zone, so Hayden was needed, or else the Stars would have been able to swoop around the bottom of the near circle and look for a shooting opportunity. Face-off will come to the left-hand side of goaltender Jeff Glass. Tyler Sakura into the draw with Brian Flynn. Flynn, the veteran, 6 goals this postseason, tied for 6th in the point race with 11 points. IceHogs will win this draw away from him, and Adam Clendenning right side will send it down. This will go for an icing as Regner already pretty much back there for Texas, and another defensive zone faceoff coming up here. And of course, Brian Flynn going into this series, the leading scorer for the Stars at the time. But then Curtis McKenzie elevating his game now 7 points in the 4 games, 4 goals and 3 assists to shoot over top of him. And he is tied for the team lead with 6 goals, leads the Stars with 8 assists and 14 points. For the IceHogs is Christy Domenico. He has 17 points, 11 assists. Those 11 assists were tied up with Clendenning coming in, but Adam Clendenning an assist on that second goal for the IceHogs in the opening period. Rockford able to get this one through and make a change. Texas trying to stretch it back out the other way. Stars looking to utilize their speed. That's been their biggest weapon, if anything, is how quickly they can move, especially through the neutral zone. And the IceHogs trying to mute that. IceHogs left side off a dump. They get it out. John Hayden held up for a moment, moves in. Hayden into the zone, trying to body off the puck. Hayden to the middle of the ice for Clendenning. Had it poked underneath him, and out the other direction comes Rope Hintz. Hintz for the Stars. Left side for Flynn. Fanned on it. Backhander. Kick saved by Glass. Not as much momentum on that shot. Comes over to the near wing. Adam Clendenning reaching for it. Pops up on him. Clendenning gloves it to the left circle. L'Esperance fires. Pad save for Hintz. Fires. And he scores. Rope Hintz gets it off a rebound, and the Stars are in the game. It's 2-1 with 10:43 to go in the second period. Clendenning tried to glove it. It got popped up at the right circle, and then Texas walks to the middle of the ice. Glass tried to stay with him. He shuffled over. But a good-looking shot from Rope Hintz. His third of the postseason, and it's now a 2-1 contest. L'Esperance, the shot, looked like it bounced off a Gustav Forsling, and Glass was down. So then Flynn tried to serve as a screen, but Glass was able to follow it. But just a good shot by Hintz, and that's a big goal for Texas. Off the restart, Lance Boma takes a bump trying to cross the middle of the ice. Stars will have it. Here's Joel Lesperance. Lesperance down the near wing. Will roll it into the near wall and goes all the way around the back end for Boma along the far side. Top of the circle. Bodied up. He and Carl Dahlstrom trying to dig it free. Jason Dickinson is on it for the Stars. IceHogs, since grabbing those two goals in the opening period, haven't had themselves a quality scoring chance on McKenna here. Rockford left side will dump it down. Lance Boma's going to beat out the icing call, so McKenna will have to come out and play it. Meanwhile, Texas, they'll just flip it back the other direction. Here's Cody Franson right side. Franson inside his own zone for Chris DiDomenico. DiDomenico lost control, and Mangine takes it for the Stars. Matt Mangine, backhander, shouldered down by Glass, and he'll track the rebound to the near corner. IceHogs coming up with it. Victor Angel. He'll put it out to center ice. Leading for Franson, trying to go back to Angel. Lost it at the blue line. 9.5 to go in the second period. Texas will dump it high over top of Glass, and it'll bounce into the far corner. Franson reverses it, but right to Mangine. Mangine looking for Bayruther at the circle. Shot coming in and out of the pads of Glass and up the near side. On to Angel. Angel's got some room. Drops it off, but they're going to call him offside. Chris DiDomenico trying to drag that back foot. Could not do it. And that'll lead us to a promo timeout. IceHogs still leading. It's 2-1, but Texas knocking on the door. 9:20 to go in the second period. You're listening and watching Rockford IceHogs hockey on the IceHogs Broadcast Network.
Looking to grow your business and support the Forest City community? The IceHogs can help. Become a partner with the IceHogs this season and celebrate victories on and off the ice. Visit icehogs.com or call 815-986-6465.
Don't miss a minute of AHL action this year. Tune into AHLlive.com to see every AHL game streamed all season. Access highlights and archive games and watch from your computer, tablet, or phone. Download the AHL Live app and follow your favorite team anytime, anywhere. Visit AHLlive.com now.
Fans, you can catch the IceHogs all season long by tuning into Whiffer's Cozy TV on 23.3. Join Joey Z, Mike Peck, and Brittany Tulis 30 minutes before puck drop for IceHogs warm-up for all games, home and away, during the 2017-18 season. You can also listen to each and every IceHogs game on your computer, tablet, or mobile device by going to sportsfanradio1330.com or through the IceHogs mobile app.
9:20 to go in the second period. The Rockford IceHogs lead the Texas Stars 2-1. Texas on the board here in the second period. Rope hints at 9:17 from Joel Lesperance and Brian Flynn to cut the IceHog lead in half. Stars are out shooting the Hogs 11-4 in the second. So Rockford trying to weather the storm, but Hintz giving the Stars a good shot in the arm here in game number 5 of the Western Conference Finals. IceHogs are down in the series 3-1. Rockford on a neutral zone faceoff will dump it down, but the Stars will bring it back out. They'll turn it over. Here's Clendenning with Yoni Tulula. Playing catch at their own blue line. Now Clendenning up the middle for Victor Angel. Angel into the zone. Hooks a pass right side for DiDomenico. He'll let it go. Off balance. The shot rolls into the near corner. Out to Tulula at the left point. Dumps it across the ice. He's got DiDomenico in the far corner. Stars will body him off the wall. DiDomenico trying to move. Johnson finds him. But Angel has to pick it up as DiDomenico fell down. Here goes DiDomenico again. He's back on his feet and skates to the bottom of the right corner. DiDomenico looking, moves behind the net. He's being pinned up against the boards quite nicely by the Stars defense. Swings it on to Angel. Back to DiDomenico to the blue line. Intercepted. McKenzie will bring it out to center ice for Texas. Good poke check coming from Clendenning, but the Stars will pick it up. McKenzie walks the middle of the ice, trying to drop it off for Morin. Didn't work out, and now the IceHogs the other way. Here's William Peltier. Right side for Clendenning. Peltier across the ice for Caro. Off the boards, fires. Stick save, rebound. Goes up the right wing. Peltier will stutter step. Angle it behind the net. Go to Caro in the corner. To the blue line for Dahlstrom. Fires. Blocker saved by McKenna this time. IceHogs with a couple of good-looking shots here. Here's Caro at the right side. Rister from the point. He had to cover for the pinching Dahlstrom. He'll just send it behind the net. Comes over to the near side. Tanner Caro with it again. Caro gets hooked up, but Peltier between the dots. William Peltier trying to kick it to his stick, and he went right over top of the puck, and the Stars will escape. Texas bringing it to center ice. Here's Bondarchuk. Bondarchuk right side will dump it down. That was a grinding shift for the Rockford IceHogs. Bondarchuk will go to the near corner. They'll now glove it behind the net. Forsling will play it, so no hand pass. But Flynn is there for the Stars to pick it up. Left wing point, Rister blocked. Second effort to Samuelson. Samuelson lost it for a moment. Texas out to center right, or pardon me, Rockford rather. And they were trying to feed along the IceHogs, but they're in the middle of a change here. 7:18 to go in the second period. 2-1 IceHogs. Puck turned over the neutral zone again. Here goes Andreas Martinson. He has the puck for Rockford. Martinson right wing side. Trying to body his way into the offensive zone. He does. To the corner for Tyler Sakura. Blue line Franzen hurries off a shot. It gets blocked. Texas looking for the home run pass. Nothing there just yet. Flynn will walk it to the red line. Now dump it down. Blocker saved by Glass, and he will punch it up and out of play. So a pretty good neutral zone battle going on right now. Tim Mazzella, both teams struggling with puck possession. And Glass will have to get set up for a defensive zone faceoff.
Yeah, I mean, as the game progresses, it's going to get tighter and tighter, as you well know. And we don't have enough shots this period. Second period usually is our best period, but we don't look like we're really sharp right now.
Just 5 shots on goal for the IceHogs, but their second period, you mentioned their best, the goal differential of a +12. Texas, they were a -1 coming in. They pulled even with that Rope Hintz goal at 9:17. Face-off won by the Stars. They'll get it back to the blue line. Wrists are on its way, deflected in front of Glass. Second effort may have hit the outside of the post. Hit off of something, if not Glass's stick. IceHogs pull it out of the corner, and now they'll send it down the left wing. Here goes Lance Boma into the offensive zone. Boma takes a bump, but brings it to the corner. Stays on balance and swings it around to the far side. On to Matthew Highmore. Highmore comes up to the near side where Boma once was. To the left circle, the blue line for Svedberg. Rister, pad save by McKenna, and kicks the rebound into the left wing corner. David Camp goes after it along with Boma. 6:20 to go in the second period. It's 2-1. Rockford with the lead, but the Stars are pressuring. Cody Franson on a long distance clear for Texas. He'll put it up the right side. IceHogs will chase him into the zone. David Camp knocks his man off the puck. Here goes Matthew Highmore. Highmore on to Camp. Rister just skips wide to the glove hand of McKenna. Comes rolling up the near wall. Clendenning will pinch on down. IceHogs making a change. Clendenning, left wing circle. He's got DiDomenico. Drop pass for Luke Johnson. Johnson walks to the middle of the ice, looking for a shooting lane. Nothing there. Right circle. Down low for DiDomenico. Trying to get something to open up. He'll come up to the left circle. DiDomenico circling the wagons. Right wing side. DiDomenico still skating with it. He'll take it around again. DiDomenico, left circle. What's he going to do? DiDomenico looking for a shot. Fakes it. Swings wide. Stars are spinning in circles. Center to Clendenning. It rolls out to center. 3 solid laps for Chris DiDomenico. Texas up the middle of the ice. They get a turnover. Here's Hintz again. Hintz blocked. Tula took that one right to the midsection. Ends up on a second effort for Hintz. He'll just backhand it on an angle off the backboards, and Glass will have to melt it down. So if anything, Chris DiDomenico takes a few more moments off the game clock. But he was twirling around the offensive zone. Just nothing opened up for Rockford. They lead 2-1, 5:17 left in the second period. You're listening and watching Rockford IceHogs hockey on the IceHogs Broadcast Network.
Looking to grow your business and support the Forest City community? The IceHogs can help. Become a partner with the IceHogs this season and celebrate victories on and off the ice. Visit icehogs.com or call 815-986-6465.
Don't miss a minute of AHL action this year. Tune into AHLlive.com to see every AHL game streamed all season. Access highlights and archive games and watch from your computer, tablet, or phone. Download the AHL Live app and follow your favorite team anytime, anywhere. Visit AHLlive.com now.
Fans, you can catch the IceHogs all season long by tuning into Whiffer's Cozy TV on 23.3. Join Joey Z, Mike Peck, and Brittany Tulis 30 minutes before puck drop for IceHogs warm-up for all games, home and away, during the 2017-18 season. You can also listen to each and every IceHogs game on your computer, tablet, or mobile device by going to sportsfanradio1330.com or through the IceHogs mobile app.
5:17 to go in the second period. The Rockford IceHogs lead the Texas Stars 2-1. Both IceHog goals came in the opening period. Texas cutting the lead in half here in the second. Defensive zone face-off to the right side of Jeff Glass. The shots in favor of the Stars. They're doubling up the IceHogs. 12-6 in the frame overall. 27-19. So for Jeff Glass, he's just a couple of saves away from matching his game total last night in the win here over Texas. John Hayden, left wing side, pulls it out of his own zone, down the near wing. IceHogs occupying, going right to left. Hayden, left wing circle, trying to shake off a Dowling hit. They'll back in it behind the net, but Sakura had pulled off to try and help out the Yale grad and John Hayden. But the Stars will take it away, and here goes Bondarchuk to center ice. Bondarchuk right side for Dowling, trying to kick it through. It bounced, and Sakura will come up with it. Tyler Sakura right side for Hayden. Hayden out of trouble, handling this one off the wall. And the IceHogs have to try this breakout again. Here's Dahlstrom, right side. He's got Martinson, who will dump it into the zone. Andreas Martinson to the far corner. Mike McKenna is going to come out as it rolls around the boards. Swings over to the near side, and Tanner Caro will pick it up. And now we're going to get ourselves a whistle. Looks like a man is down. Tough to see from our vantage point here in that near corner. As looks like a member of the Stars that took a hit. So that'll bring ourselves a stoppage. 4:27 left in period number 2. The Rockford IceHogs looking to extend this series if they can do so. Tim Mattilla, game number 6 would be on Monday back at HEB Center at Cedar Park in Central Texas. Game 7, which is what they need to get it to, will be on Tuesday, so potentially some Memorial Day hockey, as this is the final home game for the Rockford IceHogs of this series. IceHogs here on home ice, 4-1. Face off to the right side of Mike McKenna. Next goal will be monstrous. IceHogs trying to make sure it's them. Here's Henrik Samuelsson. Wrist shot gets blocked. Now lead pass, and here goes Markusen. Markusen sent to the races. Backhander. Pad stop coming from Glass. Markusen broke free. Stars trying to center it up. Glass, another big save. He's keeping the IceHogs in it. William Peltier, left wing side, dumps it down, and that'll be off the curved Glass and will bring a gathering as Peltier got a healthy punch underneath the visor. And several members of the IceHogs fired up and come right in to grab a member of the Stars. Peltier was just kicking and screaming down the left side, and he flipped it in and just hit the curved Glass. That brings the boards to what used to be a right angle. But obviously, if you get run down the wall in the bench and then right into the plexiglass, dangerous play. So it's curved now, but the second the glass is hit, the play is blown dead. So that'll bring a whistle, and it looks like we may be giving some penalties here. Sheldon Dries is coming out of the pile for the Texas Stars, but so is William Peltier for the IceHogs. So we're going to have ourselves some 4-on-4 hockey with 4:08 to go in the second.
Well, I don't think he was going to call anything until both guys ripped the other guy's helmet off. And it's almost like you have to call it then, right?
And of course, Peltier, the one that just took the hit that started it all. Face-off will be right in front of the IceHog bench. So 2 minutes go up on either side. A 2-1 IceHog lead. Looking to extend it as Camp out there with Boma. And Dahlstrom, Forsling, the other defenseman. 50-50 puck. IceHogs push it across the offensive blue line, but Texas will take it from there, and Reese Scarlett will go back behind his own net. Scarlett for Texas. Up the middle of the ice. Trying to weave into the zone. Actually hits off his skate and will kick back to center. So delayed offside Texas, and they'll actually throw it back into their own zone and try and break it out again. Jason Dickinson will drop this one off. Boma chases him out, and Gavin Bayreuther will waltz it on through. Bayreuther, left wing for Dickinson. Give and go to Bayreuther into the offensive zone, bottom of the circle. Back into the point. Scarlett and Dickinson, little miscommunication. More like, I got it, no, you take it. And it goes right between the middle of them and on out to center. 1:16 left on the 4-on-4. IceHogs turn it over. They get it in the zone. Here's Gustav Forsling. Forsling looking for a slap pass and a deflection, but nobody there. The IceHogs trying to make a change here. Texas comes up the far side. Forsling, left wing, can't get Dowling up the middle of the ice for Dickinson. His shot goes wide to the far post. Good little tip there. Adam Clendenning chasing the puck around in the far corner. Stars will dump it around the end wall. Here's Dowling, who collects in the right wing corner. Justin Dowling behind the net for Clendenning. Spins off a one hit. Now Clendenning takes another body, and DiDomenico will handle. DiDomenico left wing for Forsling. IceHogs have numbers if they hurry. Matthew Highmore, left wing side, replaces one of those bodies, and now he'll just take a hit and dump it on down. Healthy hit though coming from Brent Regner, and Texas will get the puck back. 25 seconds left on the 4-on-4, and what's become a fairly quiet BMO Harris Bank Center. Jeff Glass out to play it. Oh, man, he did that in front of his own net, and it was fairly open, and Texas was swinging. McKenzie could not connect, however. Rockford goes right up the middle. McKenna has it deflected on him. He will play it to McKenzie. McKenzie turns it over to DiDomenico. Chris DiDomenico weaving around the neutral zone. Now will break it in along the left side into the zone. Rister off a stick, and that'll deflect out of play. John Nyberg got in his way, and now DiDomenico is going to start some rough stuff, and he needs to calm down, DiDomenico. Chris DiDomenico leads this IceHog group in 22 penalty minutes. Do not want to give Texas an open window on a power play with 2:06 to go in the second period. 4-on-4 just came to a close as that puck sailed out of play. So we go back to even strength. Shots 28-19 in favor of the Stars. They've really piled on chances here in the second period. Now 13-6 for them.
Well, DiDomenico has the most penalty minutes, but he also has the most puck possession time. He was just playing.
Weaving around the neutral zone. He did 3 large laps in the offensive end. Certainly the endurance of this Rockford IceHogs team, not a question. Training staff does a great job getting him geared up for there. And of course, early in the playoffs, they had that 3 overtime game, so trying to lock that one up. And had to have the legs underneath them to do so. Luke Johnson with the face-off. To the right side of McKenna, he will get it to the blue line. Here's Svedberg. Wrister gets blocked, goes up the middle, and the Stars will stretch it out the other way. Bouncer for Rope Hintz. Hintz with Joel Esperance. They'll guide it down to the near corner. Victor Svedberg looking on. Svedberg keeping an eye on Lesperance. He'll go to the far side. Franson will pick him up. Cody Franson up the middle of the ice. He will just clear with 1:44 to go. Here in this second period, Stars will dump it back down. Glass will come out to slow it up. On to Cody Franson. Right side, he's got Angel. Victor Angel to the red line. Gets it into the zone for Johnson. Johnson right side for Tanner Carroll. Backhander for Angel. Trying to get this one tipped in, but it ends up wide to the near post of Mike McKenna. A quiet period for Mike McKenna. 1:22 left in the second. Texas gets on the board here in the second stanza. IceHogs trying to move it through. They're having a tough time putting passes together. Rockford right wing will dump it down. No icing. So at least keep playing along from that standpoint. Texas left wing goes right back for the breakout. Down the far wall, it's Morin who will dump it in. Out comes Gustav Forsling. Forsling turns the puck over, but the IceHogs there to help him out, and they will send it down. This will be an icing call. So Rockford fighting themselves here a little bit. Faceoff will come to the right-hand side of goaltender Jeff Glass. 55 seconds. And 0.4 left, but Texas going to try and use this as an opportunity to at least get a shot away. Travis Morin will take the face off. Tyler Sakura will go in against him. IceHogs push it, but Texas swings it to the wall. Right side, Dowling. Into the corner for Markusen, poked off of his stick, but Dowling right behind him to the blue line for Brett Regner. Regner, wrister deflected to the near post and wide. Stars trying to bring it off that same post, and Glass will have an answer with the glove, and they'll just melt it down. Now 39 seconds left here in the second period. Well, coming up in the Schnucks Intermission Report, the AHL plays of the week that set up these fun conference finals. Texas and Rockford, and of course Lehigh Valley and Toronto will check in with their game 4 and how that's going. We'll also take a look at game number 1 of the Kelly Cup Finals. Colorado and the Florida Everblades getting together, the Colorado Eagles. False start by Texas off this draw, so everyone will have to reset. David Camp will put it to the boards, but Flynn will take it off the wall and try and spin off a shot. It goes wide and ends up in the far corner. Victor Svedberg to Cody Franson, left wing for Lance Boma. Boma down the wall, 26 seconds left. Chasing is David Camp. Camp into the offensive zone. McKenzie takes it away. Swings it up the near side. Svedberg, good job playing the body, but now McKenzie has it. Shot, pad, saved by Glass. Big rebound. And the IceHogs with 14 seconds left will move back through center ice. Here's Lance Boma left side. Boma tries to go over to the far wing. He goes all the way to the corner. And now finds Matthew Highmore. Highmore off the wall for David Camp. Camp with 2 seconds left. Wrist shot blocked. And that is how we will close out 2 periods. The third period will be the most difficult period for the IceHogs this year. They lead 2-1. They have to grab the victory to send this series back to Texas. Texas gets on the board in the second period thanks to a Rope Hinskell at 9:17 to cut down the IceHog lead. As mentioned, 2-1. Stars outshot the IceHogs 13-6 in the frame. But again, it will be a battle of a third. So again, coming up, we'll have the Schnucks second intermission report for you to go through all of the highlights from this one and get you set up for what is to be a most enjoyable and exciting 20 minutes of play. 2-1 after 2 here in game number 5 of the Western Conference Finals. You're listening and watching Rockford IceHogs hockey on the IceHogs Broadcast Network.
Social media channels. That's icehogs.com.
Become a fan of the IceHogs on Facebook at facebook.com/Rockford IceHogs. Join our conversation on Twitter at twitter.com/GoIceHogs and follow us on Instagram at instagram.com/Rockford IceHogs. Both teams out on the ice in preparation for the third period of action. The Rockford IceHogs lead the Texas Stars 2-1 here in game number 5 of the Western Conference Finals. And if they can lock things down or add to this lead, they will force a Game 6 on Monday. But the Texas Stars are going to do everything they can to prevent that from happening, as they certainly do not want to go back to their building with any seed of doubt here in the series. Jeff Glass in goal for the IceHogs off to my left. Last 28 saves through 2 periods. IceHogs will be going from left to right. Mike McKenna is out there for the Stars. 17 saves for him. Texas will have this one right off the face-off, go bursting into the zone, and Hintz, a drive goes right over top of the net. So the Stars trying to pick up where they left off. They had a solid second period of offensive pressure, and Hintz, showcasing his speed, goes right up the middle but sends it over top. Just 20 seconds gone, and the puck ends up and out of play. Well, that's any indication, Tim Matillo. Hang on tight.
This is going to be a tough period for you, especially emotionally.
Everyone trying to stay check, and of course, emotional control, a major key out of this one. That was the IceHogs' battle plan going into game number 4 last night, and obviously trying to replicate that success 2 times over as these teams get together less than 24 hours ago, and that one took overtime. So now Rockford just swinging around in their own zone. Matthew Highmore just having a tough time stick handling, and it jumps off of his stick. He had all the open ice he wanted. Just little things like that snowball. Cody Franson, right wing, goes up the middle for Luke Johnson. He will tip it into the offensive zone. Chris DiDomenico pressuring. DiDomenico at the left circle. As it roll up the wall, Reese Scarlett scoots it along a little bit further, but Victor Angel now gets involved. Early stages, third period, it's 2-1 Rockford. Chris DiDomenico left side for Victor Angel, had it knocked out from underneath them, and taking it away is Regner for Texas. Left wing side for Flynn, he will dump it down, and Colin Markison will pick it up. Markison had a nice look back in the opening period. He'll get it out to the blue line. Wrist shot coming, stick saved by Glass, and the rebound to the far corner for Sheldon Dries. Dries will take it for the Stars, try and center it off the near circle. Bouncer gets to the blue line. Rister deflected in front of Glass, and the rebound comes to the near corner. Here's Dahlstrom. Can he get it out? No. Stars keep it alive, but they don't have very many men as they are all going off for a line change. Here's Brett Regner. He will dump it down. Regner rings it around the far side for Flynn. Flynn, top angle wrist shot. This one goes up the near side. Now DiDomenico has to try and beat out an icing call, and he cannot, as the IceHogs now just get rid of it and send it the length of the ice. Not even 2 minutes gone by in this third period, and the Stars driving hard. The IceHogs know that it's going to be a battle, but Jeff Glass having to come up with some big stops on all angles of his crease.
Yeah, well, they've outshot us 30-19, and that's basically the game that we're watching. So it's not a figment of our imagination. That's the way the game looks right now.
Face-off controlled by Texas. They've done Quite a few face-off wins in the offensive zone. Centering effort for McKenzie. Deflects it wide to the glove side of Jeff Glass. And that'll deflect out of play. If he got that one anywhere even close on angle, that was going to that left hand of the veteran goaltender. Faceoff will return back to the right side of Glass. A fantastic regular season for him, 13-year pro. Helping the IceHogs pretty much push him into the postseason. Him, Colin Delia, his backup tonight. Matt Tompkins, J.F. Berube. A four-headed Hydra for the IceHogs goaltending here this year. IceHogs able to get this one out of their zone. Here's John Hayden. Hayden thrown it to the point. There's nobody there. Adam Clendenning out at center ice will control and now just dump it on down. IceHogs looked like they were just a little slow moving in. The Stars keeping players back out at center ice. So they're going to force the IceHogs to make a play here, and that's going to probably take out the defense, at least for now, unless they can get some sustained offensive zone time. Stretch pass. They got Dowling on a breakaway. Dowling, backhander, hits the post. High glove side, he had Glass beats. Andreas Martinson, left wing side, gets it into the offensive zone. On to John Hayden. Hayden battling in that far corner, trying to center it up for Martinson. Wrister, this one deflects into the near corner. Texas bringing us the other way. They had Dowling off to the races. He had all kinds of time, and he beat Glass. But now the IceHogs left wing will dump it on down. It hits the post and stays out. Rockford hit the post here tonight, so both teams even in that category. William Peltier, right side, bumped off the puck, and Texas going to try the home run pass again. This time to Gurianov. That won't go, and the IceHogs will keep it to center. Samuelson lost it, though. Stars right wing side will dump it down. Glass will come out to handle it. 16:43 to go here in the third period. Here's Cody Franson, right side for Tanner Caro. Caro up the near wing for Samuelson. Could not handle it cleanly. Now goes down to the near corner. Stars back to pick it up. Regner out to center for Forsling. Too far, and Forsling on the turnover will handle it for the IceHogs. Now he'll just dump it down. Stars just want to feed it out to the neutral zone and use their speed. It worked well in the second period. Why not keep it going? Dennis Gurianov, right wing side. They'll backhand it into the zone, and Forsling will pick it up. Swings it up the near wing for Highmore. Les Perrons pressuring for Texas. Les Perrons comes away with it. Backhander fought off by Glass. Rebound rolls in front of him, and now he hangs on to it. Close one there, as Glass had to find it out of the skates of Joel Les Perrons. 4 minutes gone here in the third period. Stars now with 31 shots on goal.
Yeah.
IceHogs with 19. Draw to the right side of the netminder.
They're stretching the ice, so twice they've had nice stretch passes.
Ball start on the IceHogs on the draw. David Camp will be asked to leave. Matthew Highmore will come in to take this one. Rockford will swing it around. Dahlstrom up the left wing. Will go up the far wall. Taken off the boards. Boma knocks it back into his own zone. Here's Dahlstrom again. Right side for Camp. Up ahead for Highmore. And we're going to get ourselves a whistle. Looks like that puck hit off a member of the IceHogs leaning over the bench. And that'll bring another stoppage of play. Jump on the IceHogs playoff bandwagon from now until the end of the 2018 playoffs. You can enjoy or grab a 20-game and full season ticket plan and enjoy a free Rockford IceHogs player t-shirt of your favorite player. And that's one shirt per ticket plan. Each full season, you'll also grab dinner on the IceHogs on opening night on October 13th. Again, that's with a full season ticket plan. IceHogs.com, the place to pick them up, or 815-986-6465. Texas will handle this draw and dump it on down. Angles behind the net of Glass. Here's Dahlstrom. Left side for Forsling. IceHogs booted out to center. Here's David Camp. Lofty backhander. Sends it rolling down to the left wing corner. Boma going in after it. Texas will pinch it off the wall. Here's Sheldon Dries. Dries right side. He'll get it back to center ice. Gustav Forsling is there. 15:21 left here in the third. Forsling up the middle. He's got Boma. He will tip it on down. IceHogs just right now trying to battle through. Matthew Highmore will keep the IceHogs pressuring the offensive zone, but Texas will now get ready for the breakout as they get some fresh skaters. Hetherington, left wing side, connects with Colin Markison into the zone. Markison drops it off for Flynn. Backhander, pad saved by Glass. Rebound up the left wing, and Johnson will have it. IceHogs with some speed in the neutral zone. Bouncing puck comes bouncing back to center. Johnson was looking to get it across and could not settle it down. Flynn will have it for the Stars. He will glove it in. Knocked down by Angel. Picked up by Victor Svedberg. Right side for DiDomenico. He had 2 defenders on him, but still makes the play. Chris DiDomenico into the offensive zone. Escorts the puck to the far corner for Angel. To the near corner. He'll ring it around for Luke Johnson. Johnson takes the body and muscled off the puck by Bodnerchuk, and the Stars will go right back to center ice, but they turn it over. Here's Svedberg. Svedberg left wing side. He'll move it down the wall. Victor Svedberg spun off by Dowling, and now he'll just kick it in behind the net. Nearly 6 gone here in the third period. It's 2-1 Rockford. Texas, they have 3 skaters just hanging out in the neutral zone. They're looking for those long distance passes, and that keeps the IceHogs sitting back towards their own blue line. Carl Dahlstrom catches this dump in. He'll break it up the right side for Andreas Martinson. Martinson into the zone. Poke checked off of his stick. And now the Stars will have to sit back inside their third of the ice. Right to left, they're operating Gavin Bayreuther. Bayreuther goes across far wing for McKenzie. On for Austin Fighton, who will waltz his way into the zone. Forsling will punch it in. Here's Dahlstrom as it comes around for him. On to John Hayden. Had it bounce off the boards. Gurianov lost sight of it. Dennis Gurianov left wing side. Martinson trying to play the body. Goes rolling away. Andreas Martinson lost it. Now gets it on to Forsling. He'll flip it out to center for John Hayden. Hayden will just put a soft touch down the right wing and all the way down. Stretch pass the other way for these Stars. And this is going to be an icing call. They were looking for the home run for Matt Mangine, and they almost got him. So Texas, with that pressure in the neutral zone, almost kind of keeping the IceHogs at bay. Frustrating for them to even try and get a line change snuck in without something being thrown back the other direction.
Well, it's neutralizing our strength, which is our defensemen being offensive. But they can't be because they have to back off because they're in the neutral zone. That's a pretty good philosophy right now.
And so far, keeping the IceHogs at bay, but you're right. It takes the defense out of the play. Unless the IceHogs can get together a couple of face-off wins and some offensive zone time. Well, they'll handle this one for a moment, but Peltier throws it into the near corners. Texas will pick it up from there. Henrik Samuelsson in a chase. John Nyberg with it. Nyberg left wing side. He'll bounce this one out to center. Cody Franzen is there. On to Tanner Carroll. If anything, the IceHogs need to be defensively sound if they're going to pressure this much in Texas. Home run pass up the middle for the IceHogs this time. Knocked down by Rope Hintz. Hintz will throw it back to center ice, and Svedberg was there. Svedberg right side for Peltier. He will dump it down. McKenna has to gobble this one up in the catching glove, and he will hold on. First time out of the period. Uneventful. No goals. IceHogs still leading 2-1. The Stars are going to challenge them. 12:41 left. You're listening and watching Rockford IceHogs hockey on the IceHogs Broadcast Network.
IceHogs games can be your community showcase. We want your ballerinas, cheer squads, martial arts demonstrations, youth hockey, and choirs all to perform during our games at the BMO Harris Bank Center. Visit icehogs.com or call 815-986-6465.
The Rockford IceHogs have a ticket plan to fit your schedule. Season seats, mini plans, premium suites, and more are available for you to choose from. Save money off web fees, base price, and even learn how to get parking included. Visit icehogs.com to see all the great benefits and sign up, or give us a call at 815-986-6465.
For all the latest news and videos on your Rockford IceHogs, visit the official website home, icehogs.com. Fans can also purchase tickets and merchandise or visit the IceHogs social media channels. That's icehogs.com.
Become a fan of the IceHogs on Facebook at facebook.com/Rockford IceHogs. Join our conversation on Twitter at twitter.com/Go IceHogs, and follow us on Instagram at instagram.com/Rockford IceHogs. 12:41 to go in the third period. The Rockford IceHogs leading the Texas Stars 2-1 here in game number 5 of the Western Conference Finals. Must win for the IceHogs here tonight to send the series back to Texas. IceHogs with the puck in the offensive zone. Here's Boma. Fires high to the short side of Mike McKenna. And it'll go ripping around the wall and all the way down the other direction. So the IceHogs inside their own zone. Here's Carl Dahlstrom to center ice. Hits off his skates. Boma will take it from there. Now he will dump it in. Shots on goal, 32-19 in favor of the Stars. Matthew Highmore behind the net. Highmore looking to make a play. He'll have it and take it for a skate down the far wing. Now he'll just backhand it to the corner and allow David Camp to go in after it. Camp and Boma tied up off the wall, and the Stars will rush back out to center. Texas right side. Looking for Les Perrance. Gets knocked away by Forsling. Forsling up along the left wing. He's got Boma. He'll just chip it back in the offensive zone, and the IceHogs will make a change here. Texas will do so as well. A fairly quiet BMO Harris Bank Center in downtown Rockford. Up the right side, Texas will just hit the red line and dump it down. Markuson sends it up the near side for Cody Franson. Franson plays it up the near wall for Victor Angel. Lost sight of it. And here goes Brian Flynn. Middle of the ice. Wrister. Whoa! Markuson got the 9-iron out on that one and just ripped it straight to the protective netting. And this should bring the face-off out to center ice. You saw him drop down to a knee and try what appeared to be a high glove side shot, but he almost sent that one to the seats. If there were seats at the second level behind the net of Jeff Glass.
Have we had a shot on goal this period yet?
They still have it listed as 3-0 Texas. As the faceoff will come outside of the zone. Another quiet period of play. We saw this in the third period last night, Tim, in which Texas had the lead. They were just trying to lock down defensively, and the IceHogs had to break through. So kind of a role reversal here tonight. And that's where the Luke Johnson goal came in handy. Well, 11:26 left in the third. IceHogs will win this draw and go all the way back behind their own goal. Here's Franson, right side for Svedberg. He'll push it up the wall and out to center. Texas will regroup from there. Here's Dowling left wing side. Justin Dowling swings wide and falls down going into the near corner. Puck is underneath them. Franson pushing it along the wall. Looking for Angel on the outside of the near dot. Johnson coming over for support. Luke Johnson and Angel battling along. Texas has it. Bondarchuk had a man wrapped up quite nicely, and Angel has to make a play. On to Franson. He throws it back, and Franson will move it out to center ice. Delayed offside against the IceHogs, but they don't care. They just want to dump it down and get it in. They need to make a line change in a big way. 10:45 left in the third. Bondarchuk will bring it out for Texas, or at least he thought about it. He'll now go up the middle for Tyler Sakura. Sakura on the turnover forces it up the right side, and Forsling will get it back defensively for Rockford. Gustav Forsling, left side. Good pass. Finds John Hayden. He'll just send a soft tap down to the far corner. So now the IceHogs starting to counter that big neutral zone play for these Stars by making quick passes out of their own end. Tyler Sakura flips this one from the left side across the ice near wall. Still in the offensive zone. Now the Stars will break it out. 3-on-3 down the left wing. Delayed offside. Fighting. And kicks this one into the zone, and that'll be an offside call with 10:10 left here in period number 3. Again, game number 6 would be Monday night. Game 7, where the IceHogs, that's what they're trying to get to, is Tuesday night. And they're trying to take it shift by shift, period by period, the mentality. And you have to with your backs against the wall.
So if they won tonight, would they fly out tomorrow, or would they fly out on Sunday?
Tomorrow.
Okay.
Face off directly in front of the IceHog bench. Tanner Carroll stepping in, and of course the IceHogs, they want to make that trek down to Central Texas. Carl Dahlstrom will get it away from Carroll. Begin the breakout onto Peltier. Peltier right side, he'll dump it down for Henrik Samuelsson. Samuelsson lost it for a moment, gets kicked up the middle of the ice, and now Forsling reaching at the left point, keeps it alive. Stars stretch it out the other way, and Forsling, last minute stitch effort, he'll stick it away onto Samuelsson. Samuelsson left side for Peltier. Peltier back in or behind the net. Samuelsson is there. One touch onto Carroll, back to Peltier. Spins off a one check, looking for Samuelsson. Pass knocked aside. Now Peltier takes a healthy board. Now in comes another Peltier shot, and Carroll will dig it out to the blue line. Here's Cody Franson. Wrister on its way. Blocked. And that hit its own man in William Peltier. Busy shift for the little speedster for the Rockford IceHogs. 9:22 to go in the third. Texas just wants to clear it out. Here's Les Perrance right side. Les Perrance reaching. Lost it. Bounces onto Dickinson. Dickinson to the red line. Turns it over to Svedberg, and he will escort it the rest of the way down. Gavin Bayreuther will sit back. Bayreuther trying to clear this one. Not out. David Camp left wing will backhand it into the near corner, and now the IceHogs will peel back on defense. Stars will fly it towards their direction. Here's Franson, left side for Svedberg. I got a feeling we're going to say those names a lot here. IceHogs pop it in on McKenna. Oh my goodness, they score! McKenna mishandles the puck, and the IceHogs have a 3-1 lead.
Well, I'll take puck luck, right? That was a freaky goal.
Holy cannoli, the IceHogs, they just dumped it in, and McKenna tried to block her it away. It went over top of him and into the back of the net. The luckiest of luckiest bounces for the IceHogs. They dump it in, and McKenna, all he can do is watch that one go over. 3-1 Rockford.
Well, that changes a lot right now. There's no question about it.
For the IceHogs, but now the Stars, you know, they're going to ramp things up to another level.
4 guys on offense, for sure.
8:44 to go in the third. What a bounce. Texas with the restart at center ice. They will dump it down. Far corner, trying to center it up. It goes rolling through several skates. Here's to the blue line for Hetherington. Rister goes wide of the net and up the left wing for Victor Aichel. Cannot clear. Aichel, left wing side. He'll swing it up the wall for Johnson. He'll just put it down the wing, and Aichel's going to go in after it. Victor Aichel showing a little bit of footwork here. He'll move it into the zone. Takes the puck and bodies it to the near corner. Around to the boards, on to DiDomenico. DiDomenico, though, had it picked off by Brian Flynn and out to center ice. It was a casual dump in for the Rockford IceHogs, and it pays off big time. Texas trying to center it up. Here's Regner, wrist shot blocked. Comes over to the near side. Dowling trying to spin off a shot. That gets blocked by Forsling. 7:50 left in the third period. Puck comes up the near side, and it'll jump into the IceHog bench. That will give us a stoppage. David Camp, who hasn't scored all playoff long. He hit the post in the first period. That is his dump in. That goes into the back of the net. And maybe, just maybe, that opens up the door for him to find some more time. Matthew Highmore and Victor Svedberg pick up the assists. What a break for the Rockford IceHogs.
The baseball analogy, it's like a duck snort to right field, and all of a sudden now you start hitting again.
Face out to the right side of Jeff Glass. Stars will handle it. Texas going D to D. Bondarchuk to the right side. It'll pop up on him and to the blue line, not out of the zone though. Texas definitely trying to step up their game here. IceHogs doing a good job of shot blocking for the time being. Reese Scarlett looking for deflection. Pad saved by Glass. Rebound still loose. IceHogs get a piece of it, and here comes John Hayden. Hayden making his way up to the middle of the ice. Goes across. He's got Andreas Martinson. He will dump it down. Martinson centered it up looking for Hayden. And this one knocked aside just off the near post of Mike McKenna. Texas left wing will break it out to center. Martinson, one more hit before going off for a change. Texas will sit back now, and they're going to make a change themselves. It's a chess match here in the third period. Texas up the middle, stretch pass. They look for hits, and hits a big hit from Matthew Highmore. Great hit by Highmore. Right side, here goes Lance Boma. Boma into the offensive zone. Backhander for Highmore. Sneaks away from him and off to the far boards. 6:40 left in the third. IceHogs up 3-1. Rope Hintz almost got around Forsling along the right side, but now Highmore will dump it around and gets it right in the middle of the Texas zone. Gavin Bayreuther pressuring. IceHogs trying to make a change here. Down the far wing, Stars will throw it down, and they'll get a change themselves. Here's Dickinson, left side, gets it on the other end for the IceHogs. Forsling up that far wall for Henrik Samuelsson. Samuelsson, he'll dump it on through, and the IceHogs peel back on defense. Delayed offside against the Stars, and the IceHogs look for a break to the neutral zone. Here's Samuelsson, left wing, he'll chip it up the wall. Takes a hit, comes inside the zone. IceHog fans rallying. That goal brought a new life to this building. Texas and Bondarchuk, right wing side. They'll go on to Markuson. Rister, this one pops in on Glass. He will cover it up. And hold on for a timeout on the ice. 5:48 to go in the third. The luckiest of luckiest bounces just happened to give the IceHogs a 3-1 lead. We'll take a break. You're listening and watching Rockford IceHogs Hockey on the IceHogs Broadcast Network.
IceHogs games can be your community showcase. We want your ballerinas, cheer squads, martial arts demonstrations, youth hockey, and choirs all to perform during our games at the BMO Harris Bank Center. Visit icehogs.com or call 815-986-6465.
The Rockford IceHogs have a ticket plan to fit your schedule. Season seats, mini plans, premium suites, and more are available for you to choose from. Save money off web fees, base price, and even learn how to get parking included. Visit IceHogs.com to see all the great benefits and sign up or give us a call at 815-986-6465.
For all the latest news and videos on your Rockford IceHogs, visit the official website home, IceHogs.com. Fans can also purchase tickets and merchandise or visit the IceHogs social media channels. That's IceHogs.com.
Become a fan of the IceHogs on Facebook at Facebook.com/Rockford IceHogs. Join our conversation on Twitter at Twitter.com/Go IceHogs and follow us on Instagram at Instagram.com/Rockford IceHogs. 5:48 to go in the third period. The Rockford IceHogs lead the Texas Stars now 3-1. David Camp on a dump-in. Blockered aside by McKenna, and he puts it in the wrong spot. He put it in the air and over top of him and into the back of the net. Highmore and Svedberg the assists. Victor Svedberg, 2 assists here tonight, a +2 to help anchor that back line for the Rockford IceHogs. He is going to be out there a lot with Cody Franson, his D partner. Other than Adam Clendenning, that's probably the most veteran presence you can have out there on the ice for the home crowd. 5:48 left in the third. Rockford again a 3-1 lead. Defensive zone draw to the left side of glass. They will send it up the wall. It'll deflect up and out of play, and that will give us a stoppage. I believe Texas is going to try and argue that should maybe be a delay of game call, but the officials say that one hit off the wall and then went over.
Well, we're going to see a lot more of our chips and flips now. We're playing against the clock as well as the Texas Stars, for sure.
So a face-off will be brought outside of the zone. Shots are 35-20 in favor of Texas. Taking a look at the numbers here in the third period, the IceHogs have 1 shot on goal. That's the goal, the dump-in by David Camp. Hogs will handle this one and just slide it through the neutral zone. Stars trying to rush it out through center, and it'll body off of Victor Svedberg, and that'll go right off his hindquarters and over top of the glass. Feel like it's going to be a pro football game here. A couple of seconds here, a couple of seconds there, but we'll chip away at the clock eventually. Another face-off. IceHogs trying to send this game and this series to a finale and down to Central Texas. A couple of great fan signs here in the building, and they zeroed in on one. An IceHog fan saying that the IceHogs mess with Texas. And Rockford trying to take 2. Game 4 last night, and then of course here tonight as the Stars pop one into the offensive zone. They had a man open for a moment, but now it goes back to the blue line. Here's Regner, fires, pad save by Glass, rebound. He's searching around for it and ends up getting thrown up and into the back glass, and that'll once again bring another whistle. 5:18 to go in period number 3. Well, let's go ahead and break down the game scoring for you. Cody Franson at 3:01 of the first period gave the Hogs a 1-0 lead, and everything was right and well with the world. The IceHogs made it even better at 8:15. Luke Johnson will make it 2-0. But then the Stars used that as a wake-up call. Started getting some chances in the offensive zone. That's when they really started pouring on the shots. And they would connect in the second period. Rope hits at 9:17. Would make it a 2-1 game. But then the bounce. We'll call it that. We'll call it the bounce. The IceHogs get David Camp his first of the playoffs. And this one gets past Mike McKenna for a now 3-1 IceHog advantage at 11:13 of this third period. Stars rushing to the neutral zone. Here goes Dickinson down the far side. Dickinson bodied up by Forsling. Puck goes rolling between the circles. Sakura is there. Tyler Sakura out to center for John Hayden. Hayden, they'll just take a hit and now muscle this puck into the offensive zone. Hayden looking around for a call, won't get one. 4.5 to go in the third. Rushing through, here comes Mangine. Mangine into the offensive zone, trying to center it up. Nobody there for the Stars, and it comes up the right side. Now we're going to get a penalty, and it's going to be against Texas. Here comes David Camp. Camp, maybe that'll give him a little bit of confidence. Walks in on McKenna, and it gets popped up on him, and a high sticking call going against the Stars here late in the game. We'll have the power play for you when we come back. It's 3-1, Rockford with 4:25 to go. You're listening and watching Rockford IceHogs hockey on the IceHogs Broadcast Network.
IceHogs games can be your community showcase. We want your ballerinas, cheer squads, martial arts demonstrations, youth hockey, and choirs all to perform during our games at the BMO Harris Bank Center. Visit IceHogs.com or call 815-986-6465.
The Rockford IceHogs have a ticket plan to fit your schedule. Season seats, mini plans, premium suites, and more are available for you to choose from. Save money off web fees, base price, and even learn how to get parking included. Visit IceHogs.com to see all the great benefits and sign up or give us a call at 815-986-6465.
For all the latest news and videos on your Rockford IceHogs, visit the official website home, IceHogs.com. Fans can also purchase tickets and merchandise or visit the IceHogs social media channels. That's IceHogs.com.
Become a fan of the IceHogs on Facebook at Facebook.com/Rockford IceHogs. Join our conversation on Twitter at Twitter.com/GoIceHogs and follow us on Instagram at Instagram.com/Rockford IceHogs. 4:25 left in this third period of play. The Rockford IceHogs lead the Texas Stars 3-1. Goals from Franzen, Johnson, and Camp. First two in the opening period, then Camp here in the third to reclaim a 2-goal advantage. A power play here for the IceHogs. It is their third of the game. They've now had one in each period. Draw will be to the right side of Mike McKenna if they can score here and put this one away. You can see Cedar Park, Texas from here. Draw on a false start, so everyone will have to reset again. IceHogs will lose this one. The Stars will clear it on down. Adam Clendenning will have to pick it up, and the IceHogs will start the breakout from there. They'll work the puck left to right. Clendenning up the middle of the ice for Luke Johnson. Johnson into the zone. Had it bounce off of his stick. Comes rolling out. Texas trying to clear it. They cannot. Johnson alongside with Tyler Sakura. Held it in for a moment. And now will get kicked back out to center. And here's Adam Clendenning. Clendenning at the red line, looking for room. Now we'll just dump it in. McKenna trying to come out and play it, and that one almost took a funny hop off of him and back out in front of the net, but the Stars will handle. Texas trying to push it, and Luke Johnson's going to draw a penalty here. Johnson, he put his hands up around the midsection of Dylan Hetherington, so a delayed call and a penalty coming up against the IceHogs. Here goes McKenzie down the left wing. McKenzie trying to center it up far side, and Dickinson, his shot goes over top of the net. 3:27 left here in the third period. Highmore will touch up. And now we will have ourselves some 4-on-4 hockey. So the IceHogs will drop to 0 for 3. It'll be 4-on-4 for 59 seconds. And Johnson not too thrilled about it, but he will take his seat. IceHogs.
Well, now you got to watch to see when they're going to pull their goalie.
And it looks like, McKenna was just taking his time coming back from the bench on the delayed call. But he's getting instructions from the bench, and it looks like now's going to be that time. So McKenna does a big U-turn, and he will come back. So an empty net for the Texas Stars. Skating 4-on-4 for 59 seconds. IceHogs in that window are going to try and pop it in, because in that time it'll be a 6-on-4 attack for the Texas Stars to try and get back into this one. Late third period, less than 3.5 to go. Face-off, won by Texas to the blue line. Here's Brett Regner. Regner right side. It's 5-on-4. Rister, his block ends up coming around to the near side. Dowling, left wing. He'll stick it in the corner for McKenzie. McKenzie rings it around the wall to Travis Morin at the right wing point. Morin across, has Regner, left side for Dowling. Dowling looking for a pass, and he'll just scooch down to the bottom of the left circle. Dowling walking a little further, goes back door. Glass, a wonderful save! Oh, Jeff Glass with the glove flying across. Puck comes out to the point. Rister, a deflection, goes in the back of the net, and all the way to the back glass. Jeff Glass, best save of the night. IceHogs come up with the puck, and they'll waltz to center ice. Lead pass for Boma just underneath them. Texas will hurry back now. 12 seconds left until it becomes a 6-on-4 attack for the Stars. They have their netminder pulled, mind you. David Camp in the far corner. But once the IceHogs can get that 1-second window, they can clear it all they want. Here's Morin, fires, blocked onto Camp. Camp left wing side, he'll just flip it onto Boma. Boma, he'll slash it the length of the ice. It will not go towards the net, but end up in the corner. IceHogs will make some changes here. 2:11 left. IceHogs will move this one back to the neutral zone. Or pardon me, this Stars rather. They'll bounce it in on Jeff Glass, and he will hold on tight.
Well, both coaches have a timeout they can use.
The IceHogs' last win without a power play goal. Was on April 10th against the Iowa Wild 15 games ago. The IceHogs empty-handed there, but now on the penalty kill for 40 seconds. This is the second power play for Texas here tonight. 6-on-4 with McKenna off. IceHogs will win it, and Svenberg is just going to try and rip it away, but cannot. Sakura ties his man up and lost his stick in the process. Stars dig it out from underneath him. Here's Bayreuther across one-timer for Mangine. Popped up on glass. It gets pushed to the blue line, but Mangine keeps it alive. Left wing side has his target, and that's Sheldon Dries. Dries to the left circle, looking for a shot. Rister patted away by Glass, and he'll scramble to the near corner. Ends up coming out to the blue line. Bayreuther fires. Glass to save. Rebound. IceHogs clear, and this one will go down. They'll change out some personnel. 1:31 left here in this one. IceHogs up 3-1. Power play comes to a close now. Out of the box comes Johnson. IceHogs have the puck on a dump in by the Stars. Left wing Forsling sends it on down. It'll roll all the way for an icing call.
So that's the downside of not being shorthanded. You get icing calls. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a catch-22.
40 shots on Jeff Glass, who has been marvelous tonight. Number one star regardless. 39 saves for him. David Camp on a big defensive zone face-off against Brian Flynn. Camp waiting patiently, but linesman wouldn't drop the puck, so now we'll have to try and get set up again. 1:15 to go. Camp is going to win it. Here's Dahlstrom up the left wing. On to Forsling. Cannot clear. Stars keep it alive. Travis McKenzie rather. He'll pop this one up in on Jeff Glass. He'll block it away. It comes out to the blue line. Left wing point, Gavin Bayreuther. Bayreuther to the top of the circle. Dowling. Rister fought off by Glass. Gets some help from the defense. And Carl Dahlstrom in on Boma. Boma, he'll spin at the length of the ice. Another icing call coming. Little helter-skelter here in the finish. 50 seconds left.
Well, I'm sure that Texas probably will take their time out. Maybe not, but he wants to make sure he has the right guys out on the ice that are not tired, right?
Draw to the right hand of Jeff Glass. 50.6 left on the game clock. Luke Johnson will go in against the veteran in Travis Morin. The second-year pro and Johnson will win it. Linesman takes a tumble. Puck gets lost. The Stars will pick it up off the wall. Flynn behind the net for Morin. Forsling will swing it around the boards. It goes rolling out to the point. Glove down by Camp. Camp has his man in Boma. Wrister towards the empty net and misses. 35 seconds left. Bayreuther picks it up for the Stars. Stretches it out right side. Hits his man in Brett Regner. Regner dances into the zone. Wrister in front of Glass. Broken up. Dowling gets it between the circles. Dowling now pulls back to the right point. Being watched by Lance Boma. Boma takes him to the wall. Now deflected the other direction. Forsling picks it up off the wall. Bounces it. It comes to center. That's going to be an offside call against the Stars. 11 seconds left here in game number 5. Tim Matella, did you know of the 135 teams that have trailed 0-3 in the best of 7 series, only 18 have extended the series to a game 6, a percentage of 13.3.
No, I learned something every day.
The IceHogs are going to try and be that 19th team to get the job done and send this one back to the Lone Star State. Face off at center. Sakura will win the draw. He's got Branson. Branson right side for Andreas Martinson. Backhander, and it'll go behind the net. IceHogs will catch it on the other end. John Hayden on to Martinson. He'll bang it around. 1 second left. The horn sounds. The Rockford IceHogs have defeated the Texas Stars 3-1. You can see Cedar Park from here for game 6, and we'll hit Amarillo by morning. The IceHogs are heading back south to continue the Western Conference Finals.
Well, that was exciting.
A 3-1 victory. We have ourselves a scrum in the near corner. Obviously, the Stars not too thrilled about it. But Game 6 will be Monday night in Cedar Park. Stars still lead. It's a 3-2 series for them. But the IceHogs refuse to go quietly into the night. They win last night in overtime, and they grab a double-digit victory here this evening. A 2-goal lead for them that was built in the first period and then recreated in the third. We'll take a timeout. We'll bring you all the highlights as the IceHogs celebrate out at center ice. We got ourselves a plane to catch tomorrow, Rockford. Game 6 coming up on Monday night. You're listening and watching Rockford IceHogs hockey on the IceHogs Broadcast Network.
The IceHogs find another way to get the job done. Joe Olmo, Joseph Zakshesky once again with you with my partner in crime. And Joe, just like you talked about in the pregame show, it was going to have to be a nitty-gritty affair. Not exactly the high-flying efforts that we got used to seeing from the IceHogs in the first and second rounds of the playoffs, but at this stage of the game, it doesn't matter. It has to be that nose to the grindstone type mentality to continue to pick up wins and continue to keep your season moving forward.
Yeah, it was nice to get it done in regular time and not overtime either. So that makes it a little easier to deal with. And then obviously getting that goal in the third period to, put yourself up 2 and just kind of coast from there. Nice to see. And it's crazy how this game unfolded, just knowing that you got outshot by 20 shots on goal in this one, 41-21, and you still come out with a 3-1 win. So that's just kudos to Jeff Glass for being in net there and taking all those shots and knowing that Texas was going to bring it, to make sure that they finished it away from home. But now you get a chance to go back to their place and give yourself a shot. That's all you really need.
It was quite the goal in the third period, too, just with the casual dump-in on goal by David Camp. Mike McKenna trying to block it away. It pops up over top of him, rolls behind, and then the IceHogs have a 2-goal lead, and the rest is history. But you feel like a goal like that, how it was scored, with the Stars kind of kicking themselves a little bit, it might turn the momentum of this series. Now you place the seed of doubt in their heads as they head back home. For them, head back home to Cedar Park. And for the IceHogs, they got all the momentum right now, getting back on a plane and heading back down to Texas.
If memory serves correctly, that was Camp's first goal with the IceHogs too, because he had played all season with the Blackhawks and then got a chance to come down to Rockford. So pretty funny for your first goal. You could talk about that with people if you want to, but now, you're heading down to Texas and you're giving yourself a shot, and that's really all you need with this group. We've seen that this team can win on the road plenty of times in this playoffs. And now you just got to go prove it. It was a rough start to this series, but now you have given yourself the chance to really get back into it, tie the series in Game 6. But it's tough. It really is. You put yourself in a position where you're down 3-0 and you have to run the table and just kind of run out of gas.
Well, it's sad to say that this would be the last win we will talk about from the 2018 Calder Cup playoff run. We do go back down to Texas, do play in Game 6, another spirited effort. You had a last-minute goal by Chris DiDomenico to force another overtime, 4th overtime in this series. It was Rope Hintz and the Texas Stars that came away victorious to punch their ticket to the then 2018 Calder Cup Finals to meet the eventual champions in the Toronto Marlies. So the IceHogs playoff run comes to a close, but they ended on a high note at home in that Game 5, but still looking back, it's probably one of the more thrilling runs that I've ever been a part of, and I know for everybody here in the State Line community, probably one of their most memorable times being an IceHogs fan too.
Yeah, definitely. I haven't really been a sports reporter for too long here in the area, but this has definitely been one of my favorite months of covering sports. It was just a memorable time. What the IceHogs let us in on and took us on this ride. It was just so much fun. The group was a blast to be around every game. Win or lose, they kind of knew what to say. They knew the right thing to say, but they also were honest at times, and they knew when they needed to be. So it was a lot of fun to cover. Coach Carlton We only got that one season, with him. He got, a couple of months later, he's gone up to Chicago. But it was great to see, him really take over this team and bring playoff hockey back to the area. It's been a year, and obviously whenever this ends, if this is how it ends in 2020, where we don't even have a playoffs, who knows? But it was fun to watch. It was fun to be part of, and there's obviously plenty of memorable moments I'm never going to forget from this run, and I can't wait to see what else we got in store for the rest of the future of the IceHogs.
Me too, and I know it's going to be exciting around the corner, especially with all the young prospects and talent that are coming through the Chicago Blackhawks system. And this is a special team. When you see where a lot of these players have ended up, some have gone overseas. The veteran guys went overseas. Christy Domenico, Cody Franson, Lance Boma, all those guys went over there. Adam Clendenning, he was picked up at the Columbus Blue Jackets organization. IceHogs have seen him a couple of times recently as a member of the Cleveland Monsters. So every now and again, you see some familiar faces from that run, and everybody likes to talk about that run too when they get together. But that was certainly a very special team. Well, Joe, this isn't going to be the last IceHogs Rewind, so hold on. Let's not start our Monday all doom and gloom here. We got another one for you, and it's going to be on Friday night. I know it kind of breaks up our regular schedule of Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but Friday night at 6 o'clock is voted on by you guys, the fans, during our IceHog Rewind broadcast in the live chat. We were able to dig up, and thanks to our friends at WIFR, Nick Schneider, a special shout-out to you, good sir. He's the one that provided a digital copy of Game 7 of the 2007 UHL Colonial Cup Championship. The IceHogs back in 07 taking on the Kalamazoo Wings in that final, so we will have some championship hockey to celebrate as we continue this little post-game or postseason rewind and walk down memory lane here on recent IceHog Rewind matchups. Now, Joe, you and I were not in Rockford in 2007, but I think we've seen enough championship celebrations and covered enough championships at all various levels to know the importance of what that does for your team, your organization, but also for your community and your city.
And it's always people joke about it, but the best two words in all of sports is Game 7. So now you have a Game 7, a chance to win a championship, and there's no better feeling than that. And obviously, for the IceHogs fans that were in attendance and that remember that game fondly, it's gonna be a lot of fun to watch. And for those that weren't here, like you and I, this is gonna be our first time watching it.
Yeah.
I think it's fun to just kind of feel that excitement. Live with
Chris
the fans.
Tolton over the public address system. We'll hear Mike Peck, who's now the director of business ops, the Rockford IceHogs. He'll be back behind the microphone for the play-by-play call, and I haven't heard him call a game since I was an intern shadowing Mike Peck all those many years ago with the Houston Aeros organization. So it's going to be a little fun walk down memory lane. But again, that's going to be on Friday night at 6 o'clock right here on Facebook Live, Game 7 of the 2007 UHL Colonial Cup Finals. IceHogs and Kalamazoo Wings going at it. It'll be at the BMO. It's a packed house. It'll be a lot of fun. And then after that, we'll see where IceHog Rewind goes. We have a lot of great games that we have scheduled up, a lot of fun jerseys that were highlighted throughout the last couple of years to showcase for you, and the ice all decked out as well. But we'll see. It's still certainly early in the process as, again, the stay-at-home order, it looks like we're all going to be cooped up in throughout the month of May, so an opportunity to share more great IceHogs memories with you and a chance to stay home and stay safe. So, Joe, I know we probably won't catch up on Friday ahead of that contest, but, again, thank you so much for joining us throughout these IceHog Rewinds and joining us on the chats, and I look forward to catching up with you again here pretty soon, pal.
It'll be too soon since I see you again, Joey. I promise. It's been a lot of fun, but yeah, I can't wait to get back to some normalcy, get back to in the studio with you if it is for the rest of this year to talk to the IceHogs or next year. Can't wait to be talking some actual games here in the near future. Thanks, Joey.
I'll talk to you soon, pal. And everybody have a wonderful evening, and we'll talk to you on Friday night for Game 7 of the Colonial Cup Finals. Talk to you soon.